You are in tune to the greatest, the one, the only, the know-it-alls. And of course, you got your normal suspects here with my man, Tate Boy Fresh. What's up, Tate, man? How you doing, brother?
Ma, what's good, man? I'm good. I'm not a normal suspect. I'm an unusual suspect. You put respect on my name, man. Normal like everybody else. I'm different.
You different? Okay. All
Different.
right.
Different.
But well, what I'm saying is you're one of the normal, you're the norm. You're part of this program, so you're normally here.
Okay.
You're not normal. Your presence is normal.
Yeah, we know backstage I'm not normal.
And we're here with the boy Big G. The biggest, the brightest, the best. What's up, G? How you doing, man?
Cracking. What's cracking, man? Live on a Sunday, doing the know-it-alls thing. You know how we get out, man. But listen, I'm happy as hell because it's football season, bro. High school football, college football, professional football.
Talk about it.
It's football, bro. Man, there was some great stuff on high school games. The local high school games was killing them. The college, but the big trash preseason is finally over with, and we're going to talk about some cuts and getting people off the team. I hope to God all y'all that watching with the Steelers Nation know that I'm cheering real hard. It's adios muchachos for James Pierre. But we'll talk about it later on, bro. We'll talk about it later on. But it's football season, bro. It's football.
Yeah,
it's football.
Man. Look here, Craig Warlow, Austin's Art, Juice. What's popping, you guys? Y'all in the chat really early. Make sure you do one thing for me. Make sure that, number one, you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. And also turn on those notification bells, man. Make sure that if you've liked and you subscribed, turn on those notification bells. Talk to him, G.
Yeah, listen, y'all. We only need like 50 subscribers. We're there to get us our 101K. And I know we've already talked about we're going to have a giveaway. Tate Boy Fresh got the real GOATs jersey. He trying to give away LeBron. Ma trying to give away the big trash Michael Jordan jersey. I'm going to throw in some money to get a gift certificate, a card, or whatever likes that. But that's when we get to the 1K. But we can't get there without you guys. We need you guys to help us spread the word of the Know-It-Alls podcast. Wherever you follow us, wherever you like it, whatever you do, make sure you subscribe, share with a friend, and help us get to that number. We're close. We're like 50 away. But we can't do it without you guys, man. We can't do it.
Cannot do it without the Know-It-All fam. Man, we got a good show, a long show to start talking about sports and culture and everything that we conversate about, man. But before we start that, let's go ahead and get it this way. Peace. You guys,
Hey,
we
man.
are back. Yeah, man.
I like the new intro and all, man. I like it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Why you got me in a big Savannah Bananas shirt up in there? I wore it that day after I came back from the game the night before. You want to choose the clip where I'm sitting with a big banana on my hat and my shirt in the brightest fluorescent colors.
That's a boss hat, bro.
It really is. You look good, man. I mean,
and a new era. That hat is
You know what I'm saying?
that hat is balls. That hat is
Thank you,
balls.
Big G,
I got
for trying
the
to
big
make me
cap
feel
on.
good.
I got the big cap on. The big
He trying to make us look some kind of way in the intro, man. He looking all
I
Rico
did.
Suave. He posing and stuff. You a poser, man.
Wow. Listen, man, it's not even like that, bro. Like, it's not even like that.
Hey,
not
Big
even
G,
like
and when Mod did his what he taught when he
diabolical
first
one. The
what's up,
diabolical
Claude?
one is in the
Hey,
building.
Big G. He said
Mhm.
he said you was the brightest. He meant his skin tone alone, not this.
Get up out of here, dog. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here, man. Yeah, hey, Danny Littlejohn, we're gonna talk about it in a little bit, bro. Danny Littlejohn jumped in. Claude jumped in. Gerald jumped in. Who else jumped in? We got quite a big punishment. Tate, big punishment just said Shador Sanders equals Kenny Pickett. That's big trash. That's trash. That's trash. But we're going to talk about it in a minute.
Kenny Pickett was afforded a chance to run with the one. Shador Sanders didn't
He
get no
was.
chance.
No chance at all, and we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. But man, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this party started right. We're gonna get this party started quickly. Then if all of the preseason is behind us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So preseason being behind us, Big G, you know what time it is now, bro. It is, cut creator. What's my DJ's name? Cut creator. Teams have to get to the 53-man roster. I'm gonna start with the Cowboys first because it's less for me to get through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna start with our projected roster. Number one, we've already cut Lyle Collins. I mean, we brought Lyle Collins back for a plate of fish and some barbecue. We brought him back. Had him.
What kind of barbecue? You didn't put no damn hot sauce on or something like that, man. You can't get.
No. We just we gave him some bird ends and a sandwich. And told him go about his way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, is Texas Pete big down there? Do they like Texas Pete?
No.
Texas what?
No.
Texas
no,
Pete.
Tate. No, Tate. No.
It's a hot sauce. He live in Texas. I don't know.
No. It ain't. No. The fact that I didn't know it right off the rip.
So he a poser too. Then Texas Pete is a poser.
Straight poser. Straight. But that's facts. He ain't no. They don't rock with him like that down there, dog.
Okay.
Listen, man. So Dallas will probably keep two quarterbacks. Joe Milton, Dak. Will probably end up going to the practice squad. We'll keep him there. 4 running backs, I believe that we'll keep. I believe we'll keep Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jaden Blue, and Hunter Lipke. Phil Maffa will make this team. I keep telling you guys.
As the 5th running back?
He'll either make it or we'll hold on to him for the practice squad. Phil Maffa was a gem and a hidden gem in the draft for me. He really played well in the preseason.
You hope you hold on to the practice squad because when he hits waivers, anybody can get him.
Yeah, but I believe because Miles is hurt right now. Mm-hmm. So I think they'll end up probably putting Miles on PUP and keeping Phil Maffa. But they'll play some type of game to where they keep Phil Maffa. He's a gem. Wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Kevontae Turpin, Jalen Tolbert, and Ryan Flournoy. Ryan Flournoy played better than Mingo, and then Mingo got hurt. I mean, it's just a big waste of space. We wasted a draft pick, trading for him, but hey.
So you're gonna cut the dude you traded a 4th round pick for?
They're gonna cut the dude.
Jerry Jones is diabolical, man.
Who is that?
Mingo,
Jonathan Mingo.
They traded a 4th round pick to get him.
Yeah, Jonathan Mingo. And then, of course, we're going to keep Fergie, Schoonmaker. Schoonmaker's actually starting to ball a little bit. He's starting to play a little bit. I don't know why, but they love Brevin Spann-Ford. I don't like him. Personally, I like Stevens better, but they're going to keep Brevin Spann and Princeton Fan.
So they're going to keep 4 tight ends.
They'll keep 4 tight ends, of course, because, we love 12 formation like you guys. Offensive line, of course, we cut Lyle already. Then you have Tyler Guyton. Hold on. Tate, did you stop the music?
No.
No, I ain't stopped the music.
You stopped it.
Oh, wow. You know what happened? When we uploaded everything, the loop went off. All right. So the offensive line, Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, Terrence Steele, Nate Thomas, Hakeem Adejani, Brock Hoffman, and TJ Bass. Listen, Sadiq Charles played like hot garbage and trash, and he was ready to go. Garbanzo. So I was ready for him to get off of there too. So the offensive line is that, and then the defensive line, you got Michael Parsons, Osa.
You heard the Big G?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Solomon Thomas, Dante Fowler Jr., of course, Marshawn Nealon, Donovan Arazaku. There it is, from Boston College.
Is this the edges or the defensive line?
This is the defensive line, the edges, of course.
Where
then
that big trash Michigan that you need to cut that know he sucked. He
Mozzie.
defensive tackles. We ain't got to him yet. Sam Williams, Perion Winfrey, Jake Toyer, Peyton Turner, and Mozzie Smith got kept. But I'm going to tell you, here's the deal. I think I think we should keep James Houston. James Houston should be on this team. He should be. If he doesn't make the Cowboys roster, I guarantee you somebody's picking him up. James Houston has played good football in the preseason. Linebackers, of course, we got Kenneth Murray Jr., Jack Sanborn, Maris LaFau, Damone Clark, and Shamar James. Shamar played his behind off in the preseason. And Big G, I gotta get this to you. Big G looked through muddy water and spotted dry land on our draft show, and he said Shamar James is a good pickup. He was like, that was a good pickup.
I told you,
and I believe it. Yeah, he's played really well in the preseason. Of course, when we're looking at cornerbacks, Deron Bland, Khalil Elam, Zion Childress, Kamon Hall from North Texas, and Andrew Booth. Siobhan Revelle is still hurt, and we haven't got it. Go ahead, Tate.
Oh, why are you raising your hand like we in class? Stop.
Because I need to be taught something. Seeing dry land through muddy water.
Yeah.
Please help.
Look through. It's a country saying. Look through muddy water.
Then,
look through muddy water and spot dry land. And in other words, you know what I'm saying? The water's muddy. You can't see, and you spotted dry land. So muddy water, you can't walk. Your feet is heavy, but when you get on dry land, you're fine. That kind of thing.
You said something the other day I had to ask about too, man. You got all these country colloquialisms and stuff, man. I can't keep up.
Andre Green, Maud, what are the odds that Micah Parsons is not on the Cowboys roster opening day? 40%.
Oh, you admitting it?
That sounds like a high number from you now.
Oh, you admitting it? Oh, man, I'm proud of you, dog.
Let me say this. And when I say not on the roster, I'm not saying traded or anything of that nature. I'm saying him holding out. I think for the most part, Micah is gonna hold out and not be on the sidelines. He's gonna be a Cowboy for the next 3 years, regardless. But as far as holding out, that's a problem. But this should happen.
Pay that man his money.
That should happen. Big Pun in the building. Thanks for joining us, Big Pun. Trolling per usual though, Mon. He got one for you.
Yeah.
Hey, you can head him in that direction.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Big G knew where he was going.
You can head him in that direction. Hey, but Mod, on a serious tip, man. I mean, we're talking about the roster for the Cowboys, but dog, something wrong with Jerry Jones, bro.
Let me finish the roster.
Wrong with him,
we'll
man.
talk.
Something wrong.
I'm gonna let me finish the roster, and you can get into it because definitely there is something wrong.
Man, would you stop saying some of that stuff? When you let me finish it, then you can talk about it. Come on, man.
Let me finish this, and then we will talk about it together. How about that?
There you go.
Safeties: Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson. Why do we keep holding on to Dono?
Let's go Bucks.
I don't know why we keep holding on to Dono. Marquise Bell, Wanye Thomas, and then of course the best kicker in the business, the weapon, Brandon Aubrey. That's the weapon.
You said Brandon Aubrey is the best kicker in football?
The weapon.
Put yourself in the matrix, Mod.
He's the weapon.
Put yourself in the matrix, dog.
Is your kicker making 66-yard field goals?
My kicker going to the Hall of Fame.
Is your kicker making 66-yard field goals?
He makes 60 plus because he did last year a couple of times.
Yeah, no. Brandon Aubrey does it on the regular. That's what he does.
No,
Chris Boswell is the best kicker in the game. He went to a Pro Bowl last year. I don't know that your kicker did. I don't think he did.
He did. He was. Did
he go? He was an NFC kicker. Okay.
Yeah, he was the one. You know what I'm saying?
He can't kick further than the kicker in Jacksonville though. He kicked 70.
Ooh, I hadn't heard him
In the
do it.
preseason.
Don't count
In the
though.
preseason.
But he
Yeah,
made
in the
it.
preseason.
Yeah, I don't. But he could have. He just kicked a 66-yarder that would have been good from 70. So
He ain't the GOAT,
I
though.
mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't 70.
He kick indoors in a nice, calm, friendly Jerry's world on a nice, clean carpet. Come on, man. You gotta get in the elements to be a kicker like in Pittsburgh. Jacksonville, even rain and hurricanes sometimes. Put some respect on these outdoor kickers, man.
Boswell is he won many games for me last year, although I didn't win a lot.
You
But
didn't.
let's talk about this, man, real quick. Jerry Jones is still really, really entrenched in the fact that if he makes a deal with you and it's private, it's a deal, and he doesn't want to have to deal with David Mulligata. He doesn't want to have to deal with the agent at all. And at this point, the problem with that is that you don't talk to a player outside of his agent. You just don't do it. It's not something you should do. Big G, I'll pick number 3.
Well, this is what Jerry Jones is. Dumpster juice. He's freaking horrible, bruh. Bro, listen. There's no place in life where you negotiate a contract, especially with that amount of bread, and you don't have lawyers and agents in the room. Jerry is that old regime slave driving owner. Because guess what? If Micah got hurt and had a season-ending injury, he'd move right past him, step on over the top of him, and go on with the rest of his life. We done seen this out of Jerry with Emmitt Smith. We saw it out of Jerry with other players. Bro, Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones is what's wrong with the Dallas Cowboys. He trash.
Agree.
There's no way that he should expect Micah. And listen, the contract that he said, well, we had him to be the highest paid player. Hell no. Then you can rip that contract up because TJ jumped to the top. Now you got to go above TJ to sign the dude. Jerry is what's wrong with the NFL, bro. I'm going to say it over and over and over again. And the issue is he's even slave driving and slave mastering even more because he said, we got it for 3 years. Oh, so I'm going to let you know, I'm going to franchise you. You ain't going nowhere. I'm going to make sure you're about 29 years old and this, that, and this. They need to trade that boy or pay him big bread, and it's Jerry Jones' fault. He is what's wrong with the league, bro. He needs to retire, get out of the way.
What's that?
It's ridiculous how he's treating this dude, bro.
What's that when you say he is what's wrong with the league?
He's the mentality of the owners owning the players. It's in all other professional sports, professional baseball, professional basketball, there's some leverage.
Owners of a certain ethnicity and certain age bracket.
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, he feels like he owns this dude.
110% agree. And
he's trying to son him. He's trying to son him, Mod. He's trying to son him, and that ain't son.
Last piece about this, you have to understand. The reason why I said 40% is because Michael will miss out on $1 million every game that he doesn't sign. Right? So that's $1 million.
Okay.
And Jerry, the second thing about this is Jerry has a history of signing his players. He just overpays, right? I'm gonna take you back to a name that y'all don't remember, and y'all will remember because y'all don't know it all. Patrick Creighton.
I remember him. Patrick
Creighton had he had the Merton Hanks neck, where he's doing all the moves. He signed Patrick Creighton to a huge contract. Just made no sense, bro. You paid this man all his money for him not to be a Cowboy 2 years later. It doesn't make sense, right? So, but that's Jerry, and that's Jerry's history. So
why is he trying to son him? Why is he trying to son him, bro? Why is he trying to son him?
I think Tate just kind of answered you on that one. Not to get into it too deep, but hey, it's one of those things. Not to get into the subject matter too deep. It's just one of those things.
Subject matter helps. Subject matter helps.
Thank you. Yeah, I work with teenagers. Let's go ahead and talk about this Pittsburgh Steelers and their cuts that they're going to make to their roster. They're 53. Who you think's their projected at quarterback? Who you think you guys are going to keep?
1, 2, 3 is easy. My quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Mason Rudolph number 2, and Skylar Thompson number 3. And how Howard is going to the PUP list. He didn't play in the preseason. He's still injured. It's an easy fix. You send him to the PUP. 3 games. He'll sit there for 6 games or 7 games, and he'll basically get a redshirt season. I think Tate agrees with me on that, bro.
I agree. I think Big Pun's comment, Jerry. I don't think Jerry's racist, but it still don't mean he don't think he should assert a certain level of control. You say he's not racist. I remember when Dallas Cowboys were allowed to kneel if they wanted to because of Jerry. So I ain't saying he's racist, but I know that happened.
Yeah, he's a control freak, narcissistic behind.
Definitely a control freak.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So but I agree with G in the quarterback room. Wait, you said Will Howard?
He said Will Howard to be on the PUP.
We'll go on the PUP. Easy fix.
Running backs. Who you think you're gonna keep?
Tate?
I say obviously Jalen Warren,
Samoan,
Caleb Johnson, Kenneth Gainwell.
Yep.
And I think on the practice squad, it's tough. Do we keep 2 running backs in the practice squad? I think either one will get picked up. They won't clear waivers. So I'm going to roll with Trey Sermon being on the practice squad just because he's the bigger back. But I like Lou Nichols a lot. But them my 4 running backs. 3 on the 53, 1 on the practice squad.
All right.
I think Trey might make the squad. Just a flat out squad, but we'll see.
So then you say they keep 4 running backs.
I can see him making it. Yeah.
Wide receivers.
Listen, this room I'm really concerned about. DK Metcalf, Roman Wilson, Calvin Austin III, Ben Skowronek, Scotty Miller.
That's 5.
Woo!
You think y'all keep more than 5?
And the other guy ain't there yet.
Yeah, that Tate is exactly right. Empty spot for a roster spot for another wide receiver. I think only 5 on the current team make it, and then we save a spot for a guy.
So how many? They said Mark Malone. How many PUP designations do you get now?
It depends on the team, and it depends on how they mark them. They can mark you early to return 4 weeks or less. They can mark you to return 6 weeks or less, and they can mark you for what's it called? Indefinite. So they can mark you at different types with the PUP, but I think you get max like 7. You get max 7 PUP. I'm pretty sure. But most teams don't even do that because they save PUP designations for later on up the road. Because a guy might get hurt week 2 or week 3, and then they don't want to put him on IR for the rest of the year. So they'll give him a PUP designation. So they hold on to him like gold because if they use too many, then they can't do it.
Right. So tight ends. This is interesting. You think y'all keep 4 tight ends? I
help the guy we know to get big trash Hayward out of here because everybody knows guys desire.
It's my turn to go first. No train, Big G. So
no train. Whoa.
I'm saying it's my turn to go first, so I had to be clear. I'm saying what it's not.
Did you say trade or train?
No train. Choo choo choo.
Oh my God.
But
no Diddying all day and night.
Hey, man.
Oh my God.
So tight ends, keep it 4. Freiermuth, Jonnu Smith, Darnell Washington, and one who Big G hating on, but Aaron Rodgers likes. Nepotism involved. His big brother is a Pittsburgh Steelers Hall of Famer. Connor Hayward is going to make the squad. That's your 4.
He trash.
He's going to make the squad.
He trash. He shouldn't make the squad.
And you know he's going to make the squad.
He trash.
You might not want him to, but you know he's going to make it. We trying to predict accurately.
Big G said that, the tight end that the Lord wants him to have isn't him.
Travis Kelce.
He said,
Travis Kelce need to be on my squad.
Oh, God.
I hope you get him in fantasy football.
Oh, my God.
Later
All
on,
right.
a sneaky.
9 offensive linemen. Talk to me, Tate. Who y'all going to keep?
I don't know. Big G got the line. I just took the tight ends.
Okay. G, tight end.
You know the starting 5.
line.
We know the starting 5. Jones, Siamalu, Frazier, McCormick, and Fautano. So I think that probably one of the Anderson boys make it. Cook makes it. McCollum, the backup center, makes it. And then it's a toss-up between, do we keep another inside guy to play center or guard, or do we keep another tackle and keep the other Anderson boy? So, but like dudes like Pete that we picked up off the street from the Saints that was big trash, no, them guys still. And 72 with whoever the hell you are, you cut. Dog, I got videotape on you showing you get blown up. You out of here, bruh. So yeah, that's what I say. I say 8 for sure. The 9th, I'm not sure on, Tate.
So you're saying sure. Calvin Anderson or Doug Nestor will be the one of the two guys.
If Doug Nestor's 72, he gone. He gone. I don't know if he's 72.
I agree with Big G on the starters. I got him keeping 8. And I got him keeping 8 because on the roster, 53, because Spencer Anderson will be 1. He can play both guards and center in a tough pinch. I got the dude he just called Big Trash, Andrews Pete, has outplayed some of the backup linemen. He's a Pro Bowler, his experience. He can play, he starts career tackle, he plays guard, so he can play guard and tackle. So, with that being said, in the Pittsburgh Steelers, the way they do business, the way Mike Tomlin likes his players to be versatile, he's going to be on the roster. So that's Spencer Anderson on my bench, same 5 starters. Spencer Anderson, what's his name? Austin Petit.
Ryan McCollum.
And he's the backup center. I think you got to keep him as the backup center because Spencer Anderson in a pinch can play center, but he ain't no starting caliber center.
So you think Cook ain't gonna make it?
I think Cook or Anderson, right? Anderson. One of them on Calvin. One of them on the practice squad. And they keep I think they keep Cook over Anderson because he's younger and more upside.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Defensive line, Tate, 7 of those. Who you think you're keeping?
7.
Ooh. Yeah, it might be 6, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we run a 3-4, and we run nickel probably 60% of the time, if not more.
Facts.
So we only need 2 on the field. You need most of the time.
Facts.
Okay.
So I got obviously Mr. Big Bro, Mr. Nepotism. While Connor on the squad, I ain't worried about it. Plus Aaron Rodgers like it. Cam Hayward. You got Keanu Benton, who really hasn't flashed during training camp, the preseason games, but I think he got something in the bag. What up, KB? He got something in the bag. And I think because he said on Jerry Dulac report, he only going to potentially miss 1 game. So I think that he makes the 53, and that's obviously Derek Harmon. So them 3. If I'm going 3 backups, my boy Equale gonna make it.
Equale,
yeah, the dude they got from the Patriots last year.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I got way more right than you. You didn't disagree with me on 3. I guarantee they all make it.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Equale gonna make it. Obviously, YA Black gonna make it.
A dog.
Yeah, he's a dog. I'm glad you finally think give somebody credit.
A dog.
And the 6th person for me is going to be. I probably got to go with Loudermilk.
No, big trash.
I want to say Logan Lee, but I feel like Loudermilk got more experience, and this would be his last year. And then you try and get Logan Lee through it on the practice squad. So I'm going. You know what, Big G? I'm gonna say Logan Lee is my 6. Logan Lee's my 6. Loudermilk can be out of here.
ESPN predicted 7, and Cameron Haywood, Keanu Benton, Derek Harmon, Yaya Black, Logan Lee, Isaiah Loudermilk, and Daniel
Equale. So yeah. So ESPN got the first 7 I named, but they only keep it 6, and Loudermilk or Lee out of there. Equale on the squad.
All right. Linebackers. Talk to me, G.
4 and no more. I mean, this is easy. Peyton Wilson, Patrick Queen, Cole Holcomb, and old boy Harrison from the Baltimore Ravens. Ain't nothing to talk about.
Malik here, you supposed to know his name. He a Buckeye, man. You supposed to be holding up your trophy and everything bias you do.
Where my sign? I just got a little banner today, you know.
So you roll in the ends with that, G. Roll in the ends.
That's edge. I get the edge.
Yeah, 4 no more.
Unless we run at 3-4, man. So inside linebackers,
they put them all together.
I don't care what ESPN do. We know more about the Steelers than ESPN do.
Okay,
and ESPN know they big bias. Get them out of here. Hey, right.
But like Big G just said, the edge is easy though. They keep it 4. It's obviously TJ Highsmith, Herbig, and I really think Herbig can have a big year. And Jack Sawyer, Ohio State.
Another one of them. Let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks. They all over the place, right? We everywhere over there, man. Everywhere.
Okay, so ESPN had TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig, Jack Sawyer, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson, Cole Holcomb, Malik Harrison, and Mark Robinson as your edge and linebackers. That
Robinson ain't making it. Robinson ain't making it.
If they keep 5, he'll make it though.
If they keep Robinson, Hayward out of here.
If they keep Robinson,
Bruner
going to the practice squad.
Oh yeah, Bruner gonna make the practice squad. We know that. We know where he going.
All right, cornerbacks.
5. It's easy. The best 1-2-3 combination in the NFL with Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, and JPJ. 1-2-3 best cornerback in the whole NFL. And then you add baby boy Echols and Trice. But Tate gonna add another one. He gonna add James Pierre. I already know. And it should be adios muchachos for number 42 on the roster. That mug sucks. He is big trash. 42 should not be on the team. He's horrible.
Talk to me, Tate.
Well, they're going to keep 6. And we kind of talked about this backstage. And I told G, James Pierre is going to make it. And I say they keep 6 because they can keep 4 safeties. Because look, Echols can play slot corner. He can play outside. So he's number 1 backup at both positions.
That's fact.
He's number 1 on the outside. He's number 1 in the slot. In the slot, who you backing up? Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey can play everywhere. Slot, outside, safety. So he's a chess piece that allows you to kind of maneuver how you want to move. You know what I mean? Move how you want to move. And James Pierre is one of our best gunners. And he's the 6th corner nonetheless, though, because he brings special team value. Even though got a degree of Big G, I'm not saying he's big trash. He's made some big plays for the Steelers. His experience with special team capabilities gonna get him on the squad. You will see him at 6. So
he's horrible.
The 3 you said, Echols, Trice, and Pierre and Beanie. Hope you get through that practice squad because your little short self. And nothing against short people, man. I know you vertically challenged a little bit, but you my boy nonetheless. But
what?
Yeah,
what?
Man. Beanie goes to the practice squad. If he don't, you might pick him up. It's gonna be the Cowboys.
No,
damn,
we don't.
Damn.
We don't want Bernie.
The Cowboys gonna pick up Beanie?
Not at all. We good. We good over here. Safeties.
4. No, okay. 3. No, I know, and they gonna keep 4, but it's ridiculous.
Big G, are we saying what we want? Are we trying to project what's gonna happen?
They gonna keep 3, but I mean they gonna keep 4, but the 4th one, his ass don't need to be on the team either.
So why are you saying 3 then? If it's gonna be 4,
this is my list. 3.
Hey, let me address this, man. I'm 5'10". Just because these jokers at 6'1" and 6'2" don't mean anything.
3. They should keep 3. I mean, they should keep 3, but it should be 4. They're gonna keep 4, but the 3 should be Elliott, Thornhills, Clark. Get trash Miles Kennebrew out of here. Get him gone too. 28 suck too. Did y'all see against the Carolina Panthers? The dude was 14 yards open, wasn't nobody close to him. And Killebrew was talking to Pierce. Yeah, I got it all. Get them, they both
G.
trash.
They're not
Get him out of here.
They're not keeping him for his coverage capabilities. They're keeping him because of his special team. He was all-pro special team last year.
Give me Castro. He's cheaper. He's cheaper.
He's not all-pro, though.
I'll take him. We can work with him. It's like clay. We can mold him like clay.
I say all-pro.
It said Thornhill. Lamar Thomas said Thornhill is hot garbage.
Thornhill been playing great in Pittsburgh. Somebody, when you come to Pittsburgh, Tomlin can get the best out of you. Pittsburgh, the culture get the best out of you. So I agree. I think Thornhill was a letdown in Pittsburgh. But Big G, how's Thornhill been playing this summer?
He played pretty good. Matter of fact, he came up and made some good tackles. He was well in coverage, but he wasn't like 28 trash Killebrew. That dude is horrible. He is horrible. They need to get him out of. Matter of fact, after the game was over with the Carolina Panthers, they should have took him and James Pierce stuff, put them both in black trash bags and took their key card from them and made them take a charter, not a charter flight, a commercial flight back to Pittsburgh. And when they got to Pittsburgh, had their stuff sitting out in front of the damn locker room and said, you can't come back in the room. That's how horrible they play.
So horrible they flying Spirit.
Spirit.
The Greyhound of the air.
On standby with Spirit.
The Greyhound of the air. Spirit is the Greyhound of the air.
On standby.
I'll take Spirit if I got to get where I'm going.
Man, Spirit, big trash.
That's total facts.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
total facts. Get Spirit out of here.
I'm gonna get there. You ain't never took a Greyhound before?
I had that, but I ain't gonna take no damn Spirit.
I forget.
We 40,000 feet in the air.
Look, I'm the only one that was moving weight from state to state, so I know about Greyhound.
I done took Greyhound in a minute. But hell no, I'm not taking no Spirit.
Big G. She talking about, man. Big G was moving weight on four wheels coming up I-70. I know for a fact.
I'm not taking no Spirit 40,000 feet in the air. Hell no.
I mean, Spirit so disorganized, man. And I had a flight from the DR to Fort Lauderdale to come back here, and Spirit was so trash, and we got held over in Fort Lauderdale and all kind of stuff. Man, I will never fly Spirit again.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's what they should have put Pierre and Killebrew on. They should have put them both on that plane and put their stuff. They shouldn't even got Pittsburgh Steelers bags. They should have put it in black trash bags.
Time to spare, fly Spirit Air.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
get
them out of here. They trash.
If you ain't trying to get direct, if you leave on a Monday, you gotta be where you're gonna be by Thursday. You might be good.
You might be good.
That's what James Pierre. I hope to God James Pierre and Killebrew was on that flight because they horrible. They horrible, dog.
I agree with James Pierre and Killebrew, but Spirit, Big G.
That's big trash. Let's go, man.
Mm-hmm. Listen, so here we go, you guys. The kicker and the punter, of course, is Chris Boswell, Cameron Johnson, correct?
Yeah.
Hell no. Waitman making the squad. Cameron Johnson out of here. I'm sorry, Bucks, but you adios muchachos for you too. Waitman is a dog.
Okay.
Chris Waitman is
like
a dog.
Waitman.
Okay. All right. So we're
and
about to go
to the long snapper.
We're about to go to our first commercial break. Big G, take us there, man.
Man, thanks for rocking with us live on the KnoItAllz podcast Sundays, wherever you get your podcast, audio, Spotify, Google, and or Apple. And if you're watching us live on YouTube, help us get to the 1K subs. We're about 50 away. So share with a friend. We're live now. We got about 90 plus people in the live chat right now. Come on, rock with us. Spread the word. And let's get to the 1K. But we'll be right back after pause for the cause with the KnoItAllz podcast.
And we are back. We are back after the pause for the cause. Make sure that you guys hit that notification bell so that when we go live, you'll definitely get the notifications and you'll be right there with us rocking in the KnoItAllz chat. Look, G got up the big trade, son. Who we trading, G? Who's getting traded?
Whatever it takes to get a WR. whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. And everything but the first round draft pick. Whatever it takes to get another. Whatever it takes. A second, Fryer move, Calvin Austin. I don't give a damn. I'll give up Highsmith. I'll trade Highsmith to get a wide receiver. I sure would. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
So this was week 0, college football. Week 0. We had a game that was played.
A game of games. It was a game.
A game that was played between Kansas State and Iowa State. And it was played in the mud and the rain. Seemed like it was played in the monsoon. It started out very, what's the word I want to say?
Wait, time out. Look what Tommy Dessenberg said, Mark.
Hey, I'm getting 3 first-round picks back for me.
That boy said trade Tate. What the? Oh my God.
So week 0, man, it started out very uneventful for that Kansas State Iowa State game, and I was watching it with Big G, and we were like, really talking about the quarterback play, because the quarterback play was kind of trash at the very beginning. But Big G, tell them how that game ended, man.
Well, first of all, they were playing in Ireland, in an open dome soccer field in Ireland, man. But the rain, like Ma said, it was a monsoon, and it was hard for the players to play well. But it exposed Kansas State offensive line very early. Kansas State's offensive line is horrible. For them to have a guy that could actually contend for Big 12 Player of the Year at quarterback with Avery Johnson, and shout out to Avery Johnson's dad and his little brother that got into a fight in the parking lot. They beat the hell out of each other. They choked each other right after the game over with. There's video footage if you want to search it. So shout out to them because they was pissed they lost. But anyway, by halftime, Rocco Beck played very good in the first half. And I told Rocco Beck done put himself in a position to where he can be possibly win Big 12 Player of the Year by his play. Rocco Beck showed that he improved in the pass game, especially considering the fact that both of his wide receivers from last year's Iowa State team are now in the NFL on the Houston Texans. He showed that he'll utilize the tight end, the running back, and wide receivers out of the game. And he was throwing darts, bro. He was throwing darts. So the second half of the game, a lot of scoring, went back and forth. But I like the part of where Iowa State's coach, he had big kahunas, and he went for it on 4th and 3 at the 16, where they could have just kicked the field goal, gave the ball back to Kansas State with about 1:43. He went for it, and they should have scored. The dude fell short about a half yard short from the goal line.
Best thing that could have happened to him.
Yeah, and they kneeled it down for the last 3 or 4 plays, and that was good. That was class act coaching that was done by Iowa State's coach, man. So great game to kick the college football season off with. I think Iowa State is a real deal contender to win the Big 12, bro. I really do believe it.
Man, it was an exciting game towards the end. And UNLV won yesterday. So let's talk about that game. UNLV versus nobody. Who was it that they played?
Idaho State.
Idaho State. Yeah, nobody. My mother married
Alex Orji finally looks like he could throw a pass. Because the transfer from Michigan University finally looked like he could throw a pass.
They played Iowa State. Idaho State.
But he looked like he'd throw a pass, bro. He looked like he'd throw a pass. He didn't look bad, but he could throw. He couldn't complete nothing last year for Michigan. He couldn't complete nothing.
He 10 times worse than Anthony Richardson was.
That's Tate. That's go and put the big facts up there for the actual thing that we put that up there. Because that is very true. He's really that garbage. But he looked great yesterday for the UNLV. Yeah.
That's the fact, Jack.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Kansas beat Fresno State 31-7. Let's talk about that. Kansas quarterback is he putting his bid out there, man. Boy, what's his name?
Daniels,
yeah.
It's
Jalen, not Jaden. It's Jalen.
Listen, that boy last name Daniel, and that boy is a dog. That boy is a dog.
He also gave the game last year away against Clemson, if I remember correctly, didn't
he? Yeah, he did.
That game, that dude is
gave
a dog.
it away.
He sold.
Gave it away.
He sold the farm. He's
a dog. He's a dog. They're gonna be hard to beat. And listen, shout out to
Difficult to beat.
Facts. But shout out to Kansas's athletic department and booster and NIL. They dropped $200 million. They was in that brand new stadium yesterday. They was looking like a big time Division I program. Listen, Kansas might mess around and become a sleeping giant in the Big 12. They might mess around and do it, bro, because he dropped $200 million. Their uniforms was out there looking fresh, and I was like, oh my God. So yeah.
It only worked to a point because what's the oil man name in Oklahoma State? He always spending big bread, and they don't never do. Yeah.
But no. Let's
boom pick. Man, they ain't never made no playoff. They ain't never made no chip. They don't do nothing.
I'm just saying, Texas Tech they dropped. This guy just dropped a bag on Texas Tech. They bought a team. So let's see if this experiment works. It may work. It may work. I mean, it pouring money until they do something about NIL, which we all know that the NCAA is just trash. It's a paper league.
Your boy gonna look out for you.
Who's that?
470.
Listen,
4-7 about to stop all the YNs from getting that bag.
No, he can't stop it. It's too late.
He gonna try.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to try. He loves the enterprise. Now, when it comes to the money,
when it comes to everybody else, YNs. They done talked about it already. He boys with Nick Saban. Nick just got his ear like, NIL messing up, giving all these young poor kids money. 4-7 gonna try and stop all that.
It's too late, dog. It ain't happening. It
might not happen this year, and it might not happen never, but don't mean he ain't gonna try. That's all I'm saying.
You can try. It don't matter.
You can try. You can try. You know,
it's the Wild West forever in college football.
Right.
I wish to God it would have been happening in the 80s.
In the 90s,
boy, I'd have got some big bread.
It ain't
big bread.
It ain't gonna stay like that.
Mm-hmm. Clap it off.
We'd have got paid, boy.
Give me my bread. Show woulda. I'd have got me some bread.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the last game before we get out for college football. G, talk to me. Stanford and Hawaii.
Listen. If y'all don't believe me, I got at least not video evidence, but I got evidence of a person sitting right here in front of me. I was on a conference call with me, Mod, and my boy Proof, and we was talking about the landscape of college football. And I told Proof and Mod, I said Hawaii gonna beat Stanford, and Hawaii is a sneaky team. I'm not saying that they'll make the college football playoff, but they could easily win 8 to 10 games. They once again paid astronomical amount of money for players in the portal. They bought a quarterback, a young freshman quarterback that is a killer, and they gave Stanford the business. Stanford couldn't throw the ball. They had a no-fly zone with Hawaii, and their kicker. The story about Hawaii's kicker. This dude came from Asia, went to JUCO, couldn't speak English. Went to JUCO so he could learn how to speak English, and transferred to Hawaii and won the game for him, dog. Listen, Hawaii's not to be played with. They're not to be played with.
Hey, man. Go ahead, Ma.
So to Afton's comment, I think, you said, she said, I do wish they get some amazing financial counseling education to go with that money. Afton, our school, our educational system is so archaic. That should be happening in grade school. We should start getting economical education in 7 through 12. That's where it should start happening. You should learn how to keep a checkbook, how to manage the stock market.
I was making money in 3rd grade, so I needed to start in elementary school.
Yeah. I know what he was doing too, and
let me tell you something.
Dry snitch.
Tate's been a hustler. I met Tate hustling, so it is what it is. So I believe it. But my point is the education. Afton, you're definitely right. There needs to be some education that happens with this money, financial education. But that should start happening in regular school systems. Our school, we're teaching history that's one-sided, so we could literally get rid of that. You're teaching
one-sided about what?
history is one-sided. The history
Or
that
to what side? What are we saying?
American history is one-sided. You're not getting the whole picture. You're missing out on a lot of stuff. There are stories that are being told.
Okay.
There are stories that are being told that's told from the perspective of the person who bought the pen. And I ain't say won the pen. I said bought the pen, right? So because they bought the pen, they can write that history. So you can give us the tools that we need to succeed. If you look at other people's school systems, their schools, these kids are going to college when they're in the 8th, 9th, 10th grade because they've been educated. And these are the kind of things that we need. We need those same kind of things, especially with the type of money that's coming into our children's hands at a young age, right? So
I agree with you, Ma, but as long as you believe that the educational system is for everybody. But because the issue is that the educational system was for the elite for the longest time. What's happened over the last 30 or 40 years is that the educational system has now changed to where everybody gets an opportunity and a fair shot. So they should have those things going on for people all the way across the board concerning their education. But right now, it looks like the educational system is starting to turn back towards the elite. And so that's why you got these IMG's academies and you got these Spire academies and because those are for elite student athletes. So as long, I'm with you and I'm with Tate, as long as the educational system is for everybody, then they should start that across the board in every public high school across America. And give them financial literacy because you never know who's going to come through those ranks and give themselves an opportunity to do something bigger on the next level.
Okay. My take on it all. Mod, I agree with you. I do think financial literacy should be part of early childhood curriculum. Like I said, 5th, 6th, 7th grade, you start then, right? So I definitely agree with that. To Athens' comment, which was about that, and I also think that, and like they said, the Wild Wild West, they're gonna put some type of regulations on college football and college earnings. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. I mean, just like every sport except baseball has a salary cap. College have a salary cap. They can't. I mean, you lose all your competitive balance. You let all the schools with the biggest endowments, and that could be a no diddy. School with the most money.
No, that's a fair thing. No, biggest endowment is a thing from
That's a
collegiate
thing.
level.
Yeah, but in being well endowed is something else too. So I don't want it to be confused. But I'm just, hey man, unlike some of us, I try and be clear. When I hear myself say something, I recognize it. But so I don't think it's fair for the college football, college athletics playing field across the board for certain teams to be. Now it should be a cap. Like you can spend up to a certain amount. And if the other little schools can't reach that amount, at least you put a cap on it. At least you can't 1 year say, "Oh, we going for it. We're gonna pay $230 million." That will never be that much. We're gonna pay $40 million this year. We paid 25 last year. Ohio State, Texas. We're gonna jump up to 35 million this year. That ain't fair for everybody else. So that
they did it this year. There's 3 teams that have over $40 million NIL.
Who are they?
Texas Tech, and Oregon.
So you got oil, Nike. Period. Right there. Oil,
facts.
Nike.
That's facts, bro. That's fine. I'm with you.
Definitely.
I'm with you.
Definitely.
Ohio State close. They like at 37.
To the last thing y'all said, but the other teams got outbid Ohio State because Ohio State don't got to bid as much. At least they got a brain.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
facts.
you gonna get more exposure to Ohio State than you was going to Texas Tech, even though they just got spending more bread. You know when you trying to be good and make the league, you would go to Ohio State for $9 million when Texas Tech might have offered you $10 million for the same player for player.
That's facts.
You know,
that's facts, bro.
And my last thing is Big-G. I don't even know what conference Hawaii. What conference Hawaii in?
Mountain West,
yeah.
Boise State. They in the same conference with Boise State.
What conference is Stanford in?
The ACC.
Did they go to the ACC?
They're in the ACC.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Stanford has some good years, some good quarterbacks and tight ends, but now they back to Harvard and Yale ball. Period. That's where they at. So Hawaii beating Stanford is nothing to me. It's like Syracuse playing a game against Yale and We know Syracuse really ain't gonna do nothing, but they play Ivy League and you smash them. So that's Hawaii versus Stanford right now. Stanford is back to Ivy League of the West Coast.
Do you know that Andrew Luck is not even considered? He's considered the general manager for the Stanford football team. He's not the head. His title is the general manager, and he coordinates some of the offensive play calling. He's not even a coach, considered a coach or offensive or defensive coach. He's not even considered an athletic director. He's considered the general manager for the Stanford football team, bro. And Mark Reck is the coach. That's crazy. That's the first time I ever heard anybody on the collegiate level be labeled a general manager.
But you know why? Because Andrew Luck asked for that position. They ain't just made up and give it. Andrew Luck said, I want to do something for y'all, but I don't want to commit all my time. So that's an Andrew Luck made up position on the coaching staff.
I believe so. I believe so.
Mm-hmm. I'm with it.
Definitely.
Yeah, great game of college football. Great start. And make sure you check me out tomorrow on the Level Up College Football Podcast, because we're going to have some Longhorn dudes in there talking crazy tomorrow about the big game where it all kicks off on week 1. We got a hell of a slate. Miami, Notre Dame, Alabama, Florida State, Clemson, LSU, Texas, Ohio State. Week 1, baby. Let's go.
I will have my queso dip, my wings, and my pizza ordered for the whole weekend next weekend.
Man,
and we got the fantasy draft. And we fantasy draft.
That night. And it's gonna be live on the KnoItAllz. You get to see Mod and Big G try and start a season not winning championships since like 14 and 15. They've been going a while.
Get up out of here. I got cheated, Tate. You know I got cheated.
Oh,
I got cheated.
Here we go. Listen, so we are talking about Major League Baseball now, you guys. Major League Baseball playoff race is coming. Where do we stand on this, man? First of all, let me say this. I apologize, Big G. I know that it was hard. It hurt. Yesterday, definitely you got some news that maybe broke your heart. Do you want to talk about it? You want to tell us about it, man?
I should give you the new sign that I got up there, but I'm gonna hold that on for one.
That would be funny.
No,
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tate.
Go ahead, Tate. I can use the sign.
Go ahead, Tate. Go ahead, give him the new sign, Tate.
My brain.
Go ahead, Tate. Show him how I feel about him trying to bring. That's how I feel, Mod. Because Wheeler got hurt yesterday and he gone for the season. And I told y'all something was going to happen. That's why I didn't count on it. I was like, man, as the bow breaks, something's going to happen. And sure enough, like I said, something happened. Wheeler is out for the season, shoulder gone. Might have to get Tommy John surgery and be all over with his elbow and his shoulder. He jacked up. So, bro, it's over. And so we stand absolutely no chance. We'll make the playoffs. We'll limp into the playoffs. And we're going to be gone right away. But I told y'all that was going to happen. I told y'all. I knew it. I didn't want it to happen. I guess I was trying to be like, play Jedi mind tricks with the Philadelphia Phillies. And if I keep saying they trash, they'll keep winning. But, man, this dang on Wheeler injury is killing me, man. Killing me.
Yeah, well, at least you had some solace, man. My Braves been trash from conception. They've been garbage for the whole year.
The Braves suck.
They've been hot garbage for the whole year, man.
The Braves suck, dog.
I mean, we're 59 and 71. It's garbanzo.
59 and 71?
Garbanzo. At least
they need to fold.
They need to fold. We're not the Rockies. The Rockies are 37 and 94. You know what I'm saying?
They both need to fold. Y'all need to combine them into one team.
I mean,
They stay horrible.
The Pirates are 57 and 74.
They need to relocate them.
The Nationals are 53 and 77. So I mean, we got some. I got some at least I can say. At least we not them. You know what I'm saying?
The Pirates is the biggest trash organization in all of baseball, bro. And they gonna get the Cy Young Award. That's the killer part. Skeens.
He got it. I think Skeens got a losing record. I don't think he should get. They got a great ERA and great strikeouts and everything, but when last I saw, he was like 8 and 10, 8 and 9. As much as I believe in the pitcher and your team helps you, but it's like Joe Burrow last year. He put up MVP numbers, but if you just
hold on, Tate. I got to do this. He's trolling, so he got to get what he asked for. You know what I'm saying? You got to get what you asked for. I'm about to take you on an award tour. You ready for this?
Crazy, man. You right. I am crazy.
But oh well, if you got gold, then you gotta go. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
You had to get them all.
Damn, pun, he hit you with the Akeem Olajuwon. And I say that because he hit you with the quadruple double.
Hey, man, he had to go and get all of them. He had to get every last one of them.
He didn't get the entryway into the portal, though, Mod, the new one. He didn't get the entryway. This is Pun, we're about to show you the new way how when you first go to the portal or to the matrix, this is the entryway.
Go ahead,
Mod, Tate, go ahead and hit that boy with what he deserves. Bye-bye, punishment. We'll see you in a few minutes.
I don't even know where you're going. Which one are you talking about?
The new trash.
Oh,
yeah.
That's big trash. Let's go, man.
and don't forget the big trash, Pun. I'll put it one more time so Pun can read both comment boxes on that.
That's big trash. Let's go, man.
So we won't say it on there, but we hope you read it, Pun.
Hey, boy, that boy got chucked in the garbage can, boy. He got chucked. he got full chuck, dog. And listen, they shot him like a bank shot. He bounced and fell in. Oh my God.
Anyway, back to it, man. The Brewers 81-50, Cubs 76-55, Reds 68-63. Tate, is the playoff hopes over with, man?
No, man, we only a game and a half we one game behind the Mets in the win column, and one more loss. So we 1.5 back. Now we had a bad series against the Diamondbacks this weekend. We won today 7-1, but we lost last night 10-1, and then Friday night we lost in extra innings. Our pitching yesterday was terrible. We should have won Friday, lost, like I said, 11 innings, 6-5. And we won today. So we got to start. We got to at least get 2-1 out of these teams we're supposed to beat. Now, tomorrow night, we in LA playing the Dodgers. So that's big. We got to get 2 out of 3. Get 2 out of 3. Through 43 different series this year, the Reds are the only team in Major League Baseball that hasn't been swept. We're only one of 3 teams, the Reds, the Cubs, the Brewers, all in our division, they haven't had a 5-game losing streak. You can't have a 5-game losing streak if you've never been swept in a series, so that just stands to reason. I think Hunter Green came back. He's been looking well. The trades we made, the trade deadline, been playing well. It's just we got to get back to consistent baseball. We'll win 4 in a row, then lose 2 out of 3. I mean, we got to start winning 4 out of 6, 4 out of 6. Like, we can't have no win 3 in a row, then turn around and lose 3 in a row. You know, we can't do it. We're not even 3 in a row. We don't get swept. We can't turn around and lose 3 out of 6.
If y'all ever figure out your pitching, y'all will be nice.
And GR pitching is good. We ever figure out our bullpen. Now, like Abbott was an all-star this year, the 3rd lowest ERA in the league. He got bounced yesterday. He got bounced. He gave up 7 runs all year. He gave up 7 of them like in 4 innings yesterday.
Yeah, that trash bullpen means you got trash
farm league. Trash bullpen.
Trash bullpen. You got trash farm league. So somebody, the farm league scout, talent scout, he need to pack his bag.
The Reds is loaded with young talent, man. I know my team, man. I know my team, and my boy Chase Burns gonna be a beast. They gonna move him to closer for the playoff run. He on IL right now, but
they need to learn how to manage it. That's all.
We hired Tito Francona. He's a great manager. 2 World Series, 2,000 wins.
Your bullpen is what I mean. It's not consistent, bro.
Yeah, no, that's why they bringing up people that throw heat. Like every time we go to the bullpen, I'll be like, to myself, we great lose. Every time they put a new pitcher, something bad happens.
Hey,
Like,
Ma,
every time
Tate
they
see
have a
this,
starter,
Tate see this, or Tate see this. Loss.
Take see this, yeah. Take see
Loss.
L. Like, here it
Loss.
comes.
Get him out of here.
Oh,
Gotta go.
Oh,
here it
dang.
goes.
Dang. So real
Here
Hey,
it
quick,
man,
goes.
we got to
real
talk about
quick,
that realignment.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah,
Real quick, the realignment. What do you think about this? The realignment is that the NL East is going to consist of the Atlanta Braves, the Mets, the Phillies, Tampa Bay, and the Blue Jays. How do you
Put the
feel
graphic
about
up so we can see it. I need to see it.
Let me see.
That's their
It's down towards the bottom.
Yep,
It's the MLB realignment.
I mean,
Yep.
You saw it there. I was reading it.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
all
good
right.
trash right there, too.
Let's talk about it.
All right. So what do you think about that? The NL East. What do you think about that?
First of all, why the hell are they doing this, bro? Why are they doing this?
Well, let's talk because Rob Manfred's retiring in 3 years and he wants to leave. And I think Rob Manfred's done a great job with baseball. The game is entertaining again. You can sit down and watch a baseball game and don't be all long and boring and drawn out. You go to extra innings, don't take all day because you start with a ghost runner at second base. The pitch clock. Rob Manfred's done a great job as commissioner making changes to the game. I think this change is about, and I said it in our chat, right? I think it's about geographic rivalries. And then the travel players, you don't got to necessarily be playing all your games, jumping all around the country, because the core of your schedule, I think you play each one of the teams in your division like 13 times a year. So, we talk about in a 5-team division, you playing 65 games close to home.
And if you look at it, the what changed in the East was the Nationals are gone and the Marlins are gone. So, now you have the Blue Jays.
See, that's the one I disagree with. I think Toronto in the NL East.
Mm-hmm.
I think Toronto should be in the division with the Mariners and over there by Northern California, and they should probably move. My Kansas City should not be, to me, in the Central. I don't know where they should be. Maybe.
Well, wasn't they in the AL last year?
Yeah, but why?
Kansas City was in the AL. Yeah.
This is simple to fix. Why not put all the Cali teams in one division? First of all, then make all the little East Coast from like Washington down in one division. And then put all like Detroit, Cincinnati, Cleveland, all like in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh in one division. And then put like Chicago with the Kansas City teams and Minnesota Twins with Toronto all in one division. It's easy geographically, but this is big trash. Like what they got teams all over the damn place.
Yeah, no, I don't agree. I do agree with you there. I think when you think about California, though, California is a large state, right? So to go from San Francisco all the way down to San Diego is not like going from Cincinnati to Chicago. I do agree with you. Like, why wouldn't Atlanta be in the Central and Pittsburgh be in the East?
Right.
Why wouldn't Toronto get out of there and maybe put what team is close to the East out of that? I don't know, because there are two new franchises coming too. So we're missing two teams. We don't know. I heard one going to be Salt Lake City. Y'all heard anything about another one?
Yep. I heard.
Nashville.
Yeah. Nashville and Salt Lake City was the two squads I heard. Professional baseball.
Yeah, this is not necessarily a prediction. This is just an example of what they could do. One of the things they could do.
Yeah.
I certainly could agree with that. I can get on board with the Cali teams. If you're moving teams across leagues, why not put Cleveland, Chicago, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Detroit, and
Pittsburgh?
Even the other Chicago team. Well, 2 Chicago teams, 2 Ohio teams, and Pittsburgh. Detroit, yeah. But they're in one division.
Real quick, you brought the Stros back to the National League, which I thought was good, right? Because they've been in the American League for a while. So I like seeing them coming back to the National League. And
Don't bring that cheating back over here though.
Yeah, get them out of here with the big drum. Get out of here.
Y'all know about them Texas boys.
Hey man, look. And then and they're doing well this year, 72-59 as well. And then of course, like when you look at the AL Central, which they're saying the AL West is trash.
Look at that trash. Look at the Central. That's big trash.
The Central is not trash. The West is trash. I mean, there's really no good teams in the West.
But the AL West, that's horrible.
Yeah, the AL West
horrible.
Is garbage. But the Central, I think, is very competitive.
The Padres run away with the West all day in that division. That was a division.
Yeah. It ain't even close. They win it every year.
The A's, when is the last time that the A's been really good, bro? Like
Ricky Henderson.
The Bass brothers.
Ricky Anderson,
McGuire and Canseco, they 60.
Yep.
And look, did y'all notice that there's 3 A logos in there?
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
Two of them California.
It's 4. It's 4.
Yeah, the Atlanta Braves.
No. I'm talking about in the AL West. Yeah, in the AL West.
It's the A's, the Angels, and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Somebody was just like, organization for dummies. Let's put all the A's in one. Let's say they got the A's in one.
That the realignment, I do believe this. I do believe that they will realign baseball. I really do believe it. But if they're going to be geographical, they have to really look at getting away from tradition and moving teams from NL to AL and aligning it. So like the money is going to dictate who stays where. Like the Yankees will always stay in the American League. The Dodgers will always stay in the National League. That's going to happen. But some of those other teams that are not big revenue generating teams, you're going to have to look from flipping them. The Boston Red Sox will stay in the American League. They're not going anywhere. That's a big generation. The Philadelphia Phillies will stay in the NL. But the rest of them, they got to look at how they move them around and make it more geographical sound.
Washington, Baltimore, and Philly should all be. Them 3 teams would be in one division. Just right up 95, real quick, easy.
Yep. And fans will come out because that's what the realignment is for. To make it to where
geographical rivalries, because there's so many people right here in the DMV that are Orioles fans, that are National fans, and when they play each other, those games sell out. Like I said, it's about box office, right? Gate money. If you have rivalries and people from the visiting team is close enough to get there, they're gonna get there.
Oh yeah, they're gonna sell out.
You're gonna sell out. That's what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
People from Baltimore, if they play 13 times a year, people from Baltimore will come down to every national game. National fans from this way, 45-minute trip, will go to every Oriole game in Camden Yards.
Same difference with the Phillies. The Phillies too. They'll make it.
The Phillies too. And the same thing with Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and throw Pittsburgh in there, just like the AFC North.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. Tate, you're right, man. You're right. 100%.
Oh, KB, thanks, man. Shout out to KB.
Mm-hmm. That's
right. So we're gonna
I told you I was gonna get 3 first-round picks for me. Go ahead, though, man.
We're gonna go to our last commercial break, man. G, take us there, brother.
All right.
Listen, they need to buckle up for the last session, man. Because I think we're gonna be moving some furniture around in this last session. But wherever you're getting your audio podcast, Google, Spotify, or Apple. And if you're watching us live on YouTube right now and you ain't hit the subscribe button or you haven't hit the like button, go on ahead and smash the buttons. Get us the subscribers because we're almost to 1K. But we'll be right back with the last segue of the KnoItAllz podcast live on Sunday on YouTube.
And we are back. Make sure that you hit the like button and also hit those bells to let people know that your notifications on and let you know every time that we come on. Big Pun, you kind of threw me for a loop here, man. You said something that I think is really good. You put all the small market poor teams in the NL so that they have a chance. Good. Look, put them close to each other like Tate said, And I think, you create those natural rivalries, and also the people will come because, of course, when you have rivalries together, the people will attend the function and be right there.
He be trying to fix stuff after the fact. You know what I mean?
He wants to see our body language and how we respond because he'll be like, man, I shouldn't have said that. And
we make a face, then he come back next time he say something, he'll try to fix it. He gonna address it.
Because here's the deal, you know what I'm saying? I'm grown, like my mind is like I have an older statesman mind, so it's not as perverted as yours. Everything that I say is like just wrong. Like I can't say anything right.
It ain't wrong. It's just you would have to go see the No Diddy HR lady in the workplace.
Yeah, actually I wouldn't, because I'm in the workplace 24/7. I'm the one I'm in the workplace. Now you're G is front facing in front of people. I'm not. I'm behind the scenes, right? So
you on the phone saying no Diddy's though.
Oh gosh. All right.
Yeah.
So let's
front facing with me. You be in the HR office for real, dog.
Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. This is exciting part of the segment, exciting part of the show that we talk about. Definitely, we go ahead and we say this is our Mount Rushmore of something, right? We had a Mount Rushmore, and I thought it was a really, really good subject. You can see in the background.
Of course, you thought it was a good subject. You came up with it.
Mount Rushmore of college running backs of all times. Wow. Right. Good subject here. The Mount Rushmore college.
Did you just pat yourself on the back when you said good subject here and you the one that decided on the subject? Is that what you're doing? Self back patting?
Look, he just hit him with he wanted to hit him with the other thing bad, bro.
We got to talk about Caitlin versus Paige, who the coldest white chick in the WNBA too, though.
We got that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So, how do you guys want to, separate this out? Do we want to go?
Let's explain it. Let's explain how we did it.
Okay.
And I think we go graphic, talk about your first one, then your graphic, talk about your first one, then we just go through the line.
Okay.
Yes. So how we did this to make it fair, we had a lottery. Okay, just like an NFL lottery or an NBA lottery. So we had to, and we did it fair because Tate's wife chose a number that we had to pick between, and to make it fair, she wrote the number down. Tate didn't see it, so we ended up going through the process. Tate picked first, I ended up picking second, Maud picked third. But the rule was, if you took a player, another guy couldn't take that player, because we realized and know that the Mount Rushmore is way more than 4 concerning college running backs. So we wanted, and there's some guys that we got like a one guy out. All of us will have a pick for one guy that didn't make it, but to give a barrage of players to say, okay, these guys deserve looks concerning Mount Rushmore for college football's greatest running backs. So I'm kicking back to you, bro.
I think real quick, I think what G's saying, I agree. He said it perfectly. But I think if we just all pick the Mount Rushmore college running backs, we might only talk about 5 or 6 running backs.
Yeah.
As it stands now, we're gonna talk about 12 because we all picked a different 4.
Correct.
And how it worked was I won the raffle. I'm the suckiest team in the league. I got the number 1 pick, and it went 1, me first, my second, no, G second. G second, my third. And my got to pick back to back. They can't snake. Then 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we pick like that.
And chat, make sure that you guys sound off. Tell us what you think about these picks, and talk about exactly what you would like to talk about. Who do you think we missed as well? So we're gonna start off with Tate.
In the live chat, put in order who got the best list. If it's G, Mod, Tate, listed like that, just list the 3 to see when we get to the end who you think had the best list. And keep in mind, we couldn't pick the same players. So
And this was based on college. This had nothing to do with the NFL. So this is what happened
I'm gonna
for
let
them
you.
for the 3 or 4 years in college. Nothing to do
I'm
with the league.
gonna let you talk about that, Big G, yourself, Big G. We talk about your number 1 overall pick for you.
All right. So Tate, I'm gonna put your list up here, man. Go ahead and talk about your first guy off your list.
First guy off my list, man, is Bo Jackson. Auburn University. I had Bo's stats pulled up. Then I had to go look at my baseball standings. Hold on. But yeah, I got Bo Jackson. I got his Bo had like 4,600 yards, 45 total touchdowns in 3 years at Auburn. We know he was a 2-sport athlete. You know, he's one of the most amazing athletes in history. He probably was on the Hall of Fame track in the NFL. But oh wow, Afton and great minds think alike. Afton, Big G won't do it for you no more. But I'm gonna give you the double salute. Both ways, Ashton.
And I'm gonna put our graphics up last after we talk about it, so that way everybody will get a chance to talk about their list.
So I got Bo Jackson, Heisman Trophy winner, his last year in college. So, and Ashton validated my pick. She'd have picked Bo number 1 overall too. So if Ashton said it, that means it's boss. That means it's right. So thank you.
All right. And G, who is your guy?
The greatest college running back that ever played. Archie Griffin.
You sold that one.
The greatest college. He's the only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, only 2-time Walter Camp Award winner, only 2 times SN Player of the Year, 2-time UPI player, Chick Harley 2-time unanimous All-American, but still made another All-American team, 2-time Big Ten Most Valuable Player, 3-time first team All Big Ten, and his number is retired. When you start talking about his guys, he's got these other guys, and I'm not taking nothing away from them. But when you start talking about double ups, 2 and 3 of the same award, and keep in mind, they didn't have Doak Walker Award back when Arch played. They didn't have that. So they he'd have won that 2 and 3 times. So the deal is, when you look at the collegiate, Arch Griffin is the greatest running back that ever played. Collegiate. There will never be another 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. Never. Never. It'll never happen again. And Arch will hold that title through history.
Okay, I like that. I mean, usually G can never convince me of anything. He actually won that argument with me. Archie Griffin, collegiately, was a really good college running back. In the pros, he was trash, but collegiately, he did what he was supposed to.
Hey, Big G, that was kind of a backhanded slap at your Archie Griffin pick when he said he was trash in the pros.
I mean,
we wasn't supposed to bring up pros.
And can I say this too about Arch, and I'm gonna leave it alone? Arch shared a backfield with Pete Johnson and Keith Byers. Archie Griffin, Pete Johnson, and Keith Byers was all on the same freaking team at Ohio State. He shared a backfield with them, and he still won the Heisman back-to-backs.
He did. He did his thing.
Yeah.
My pick, first round, was none other than the greatest, Barry Sanders. This is the only stat that I could give you. Of course, he won the Heisman. Barry, 11 games, 2,628 yards, and 37 touchdowns. That's a monster season. That is a season like college football hasn't seen since. And Barry Sanders was the guy. Barry Sanders was definitely the guy. And that's my first round pick. My second round pick, because I went back to back.
We go to the snake route, just like a fantasy football pick.
My second pick was Ricky Williams. No brainer for me, man. He broke Tony Dorsett's record that had been standing for 2 decades. Ricky had 6,279 yards, 72 touchdowns. Like I said, he broke Tony Dorsett's record. Something that most people don't know, he had 1,450 some odd yards in his senior season. 968 of those were after contact.
That is facts. That's big facts, man.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. So Ricky Williams, to me, he's the second back for me, picked on my Mt. Rushmore. G, it's on you.
Hey, so listen, man. Listen, I'm not taking nothing away from Bo Jackson or nothing away from Barry Sanders. And because they took those two guys, because that would have been one of my picks. But I had to go with this next guy because they robbed him. They robbed him. The next pick for me is Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush should have won 2 Heisman trophies. Matt Leinart shouldn't have won 2 Heisman trophies. It should have been Reggie Bush for both of them years that the Trojan Boys. The year that they lost to Texas in the national championship and the year before. Reggie Bush was the most electrifying college football player maybe in the history of college football. Reggie Bush could catch the ball out of the backfield. He could, listen, if he broke clean through the initial wave of wide line of scrimmage, he was to the house. And look at his stats concerning receiving, running, and kickoff and punt returns. If you could do all the comparison with all these other guys, dog, Reggie Bush back there catching punts and catching kickoffs and housing them. Reggie Bush was that dude, dog. Reggie Bush was that dude. So listen, Mount Rushmore, because we can't pick the same guys. Reggie Bush, my number 2, bro. He my number 2, man.
Yeah, they like it. They're loving it, Big G. They're loving it. Tate Boy Fresh. What time is it? It's time for your second pick on the Mount Rushmore.
Well, man, both y'all picks are very good. Big G's, both his picks so far, Archie Griffin, Reggie Bush, were definitely electric players. And, man, arguably one is a 2-time Heisman winner, and the other one could have been another Heisman. Barry Sanders, I slept on that one completely. Completely. Great pick. Ricky Williams, you homer a little bit, you know. But my second pick, and I think this is why by the end of this thing, we put the graphics up and asked for a vote. I killed the Mount Rushmore because I turned around. Not only do I get Bo Jackson, I get Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker, man. Y'all know what Herschel Walker was at the University of Georgia in college. Now, I don't agree with his politics. I think his politics are bad. But as a football player, Herschel Walker was the beast. Herschel Walker was 3-time SEC. You know anything about SEC? 3-time SEC Player of the Year. Walter Camp, Maxwell, Heisman, Chip, National Championship. First black man ever to get paid by Donald Trump because he didn't go to the NFL coming out of the college. He went to the USFL and New Jersey Generals. Donald Trump was the owner of New Jersey General. First running back to make $1 million a year. That was Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker. And Trevor, we'll get to that question before we get off the air. Go ahead, Tate.
So and I also go ahead and say this about my list right now. My list, every player I picked, and we'll reveal the other ones as we go. Every player I picked got a Heisman Trophy, and 3 of the 4 got national championships. So I'm just selling my guys ahead of time. Oh wow, what Brent Howe say? Thanks, Brent. That's a football man right there. That's a football man. Wait, now I get to go again, right? Wait to hear my next pick.
Go ahead. You do get to go again. Yeah.
And my next pick is Heisman Trophy winner, national championship winner. His guy broke this guy's record, but at a different time. Tony Dorsett is my third round pick. Tony Dorsett won national championship at Pitt, national championship, Heisman Trophy, had the most yards in college football record before Ricky Williams broke it. I mean, and he's a Dallas Cowboy. We're not talking about the pros, though. We're not talking about the pros. I'm talking about what he did in college for my great college running back team. So, Tony Dorsett, so far I'm at Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker, Tony Dorsett, game over. To hear the 4th pick, then you're like, oh, man, Tate, you can't lose. But, G, it's your turn now, right?
So you, Big G.
Yeah, but listen to this. So, Tate, how many Heisman trophies you got? How many players
4.
you got? 4. And how many Heisman trophies you got? 3, right? 3 Heisman trophies, right?
Who you talking to? Mine talking to me?
I'm talking to you, Tate. You got 4 players you picked, and you got 3 Heismans, right?
I got 4. My players got Heismans, all 4 of them.
Okay, so now I'm on my 3rd pick, and I got 4 Heismans. I'm on my 3rd. I ain't even picked my 4th dude, and I got 4 Heismans. 2 by
Archie Griffin got
2 by Arch, 2 by Arch, 1 by Reggie Bush, and 1 by the Tyler Rose.
Do we got it, Reggie Bush?
Yeah, he got his Heisman back. Okay,
no, that's fair. Took him 20 years to get it.
Yep. the Tyler Rose himself, Earl Campbell. Earl was a dog. Earl Campbell was
the best running back in Texas history.
In history, it ain't even close. In history, Earl Campbell, for y'all that don't know history about college, about football, Earl Campbell was the first I formation running back that you couldn't stop. In the history, you talking about the Bo Jacksons and the Herschel Walkers, the Tyler Rose stat up in the I formation, everybody knew he was getting the ball, and you couldn't stop the Tyler Rose, dog. Earl was like that. Earl Campbell, listen, I'm telling you, as far as Texas, without Earl, there is no Texas football. Without Earl, there is none. Yeah, Doak Walker's and the awards are named after him. Get him out of here, big trash. But Earl Campbell was that dude, dog. Earl Campbell, I mean, I ain't got to pull up his stats, but I'm telling you, he rushed for damn near 2,000 just one season. Earl killed them boys and down there in Texas, man. He ruled the Southwest Conference. Earl ruled, and he was the first running back, like I said, that you can go back in history and look at that was in that eye. Because people say, well, Jim Brown played split backs with Ernie Davis. I look it up.
Ernie did.
Tyler Rose.
Ernie went there at the same time.
Number 44, whoever that was at Syracuse with Jim Brown, they ran a two-back set. Yeah, they ran a single back.
Ernie came.
They ran with a fullback. They ran a fullback in Texas, and he destroyed them. They couldn't stop him, man. They couldn't stop him.
And I mean, Earl to this day, you know, because of the wear and tear his legs took, you know, it looked like it. But
and shout out to the Earl Campbell sausage. Lord have mercy.
Earl.
the Technomod, Tate, you don't know nothing about that. That's that Texas barbecue, bro.
Lord have mercy. Know nothing about Earl Campbell sausage.
Hey, that Texas barbecue is banging.
It's a brand of
the Earl Campbell sausage.
I'm talking about how it sounds.
Okay,
so,
all right.
And for the record, I don't tell nobody this, but since it came up, my middle name is Earl. And Big G, you would never know nothing about my sausage brand.
Yeah, but the Tyler Rose is a dog. He's a dog.
All right. So let's get off of that.
You get out of it by getting in it.
my next pick here is the one who beat Ricky's record. You know, Ricky beat Tony Dorsett and set the bar really high. And this guy came right behind him, Ron Dane, for the Wisconsin Badgers between 1996 and 1999, 7,125 yards rushing, 71 touchdowns on 1,220 carries. He was a workhorse. Ron Dane, garbage in the pros, but I'm telling you, in college, he was electric. He was electric. When he got the ball, he was definitely a workhorse for the Wisconsin Badgers. Last one, but not least, I just had to give it to LT because LaDainian Tomlinson, in 11 games, got real close to Barry Sanders. 11 games, 2,158 yards, 22 touchdowns, won the Doak Walker. He said runs the 4-7. He won the Doak Walker, but he was fourth in the Heisman voting. And if they were to recast that Heisman, he still wouldn't win it. I'm just going to tell you, he wouldn't still win. Drew Brees was right there above him. But the other two quarterbacks
Drew Brees didn't win the Heisman, did he?
Drew Brees was third in that voting.
Well, who won the Heisman that year?
Hinkie. Chad.
Big trash. Yeah. Big trash. Florida State's trash. Get out of here.
Big old trash. And the next one I think was Werfel. So I think
horribleness.
It was two garbage folks, and then it was Drew Brees, then it was LaDainian Tomlinson. And that's my list. You know, that's my list. I can go ahead and flash my graphic here real quick because that's my Mt.Rushmore list right here. That is Barry Sanders, Ricky Williams, LaDainian Thompson, and Ron Dane. In college, these guys were monsters. Not to mention that LaDainian could catch the ball out of the backfield, and I could have put his receiving numbers there. That's a great group.
Big G. How many chips you got? Natties. How many natties?
0.
No national championships in there
okay.
at all.
All right.
Nary. Look, Nary one. I'm showing my countryness. This nary national
I
championship.
know what nary mean, but that whole muddy water and sea dry land, I don't know nothing about it.
All right, Big G, your last pick.
You might as well throw my graphic up there right now because I got Heisman trophies and national chips all over there. Ladies and gentlemen, for y'all don't know who that last dude is with the Boomer Sooner jersey on, that might be the greatest running back in modern football history. All day, Adrian Peterson, from the time he stepped foot at the University of Oklahoma, he was a true dog. He was a true dog. He dominated college football for 3 straight years in a row. Nobody could do nothing with him. And, oh, by the way, he got him a Chipson. So he got him a chip over there with Oklahoma, and he actually brought Oklahoma back and put him on the mat. Yes, he did.
He ain't getting no
He
chip.
ain't get no chip. He ain't get no chip. Nope.
Damn, so he just left and then they got a chip. Okay, I got it. I feel you. But as far as modern football, Adrian Peterson, dog, was a killer. He was a killer. Like I said, in modern football, last 25 years, that's the greatest running back that's done played. In the last, from 2000 to now, there's the greatest running back that's done played college football.
I can totally agree with you. He set the type, the prototypical type for this generation of running back. So, definitely can agree. Tate, your last running back, your guy on Mt.Rushmore.
My last guy was one of my favorite running backs growing up. Probably in my top 3. Marcus Allen, USC, Heisman winner, national championship winner, was the second running back ever to go over 2,000 yards in college, so he was kind of ahead of his time. Was a great pro, played for a lot of years. Marcus Allen, his collegiate accolades were Heisman Trophy, first national championship, Heisman Trophy, Maxwell Award winner, Walter Camp, UPI Player of the Year, Sports Network Player of the Year, SCN, what's SCN? Sporting News Player of the Year, unanimous All-American. The year before that, second team All-American, Pac-10 Player of the Year, 2-time first team All Pac-10, and his number 33 is retired. Mr. Wussy, forgot about Marcus Allen. I think that Nate's supposed to be Tate. Thanks, pun. But yeah, Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker, Tony Dorsett, Marcus Allen. Hey, it was easy. It was easy. So I'm not even gonna look at the comments, man, because I already know I wrap this thing up. Between the 3 of us, we know who got the best running. Everybody's team is great. The only reach I think would have been Ron Dane. Even though I respect everything he did, I don't think he was explosive. There was Barry Alvarez style of playing football. I mean, because not many running backs that were there that played in this system, good running backs that, they carry the load, workhorses, but no explosion. So I think Ron Dane like that. I think maybe could have been another guy or two that would have went over Ron Dane, but I think everybody else was great.
Right, and so Tate's list here. This is Big G's list again.
Arch Griffin, Reggie Bush, the Tyler Rose, Earl Campbell, and Adrian Petersons.
Right, and here's my list again. Of course, Barry Sanders, Ricky Williams, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Ron Dane. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The fact that we couldn't pick, all of us probably pretty much agreed on 3 of the same running backs. But I think, being able to expand and say, hey, we want to talk about these guys, give you kind of some insight.
And I brought up OJ too. Y'all know I brought up OJ. OJ and Marcus Allen was my.
Hold on, because we got our first man out, and we're going to talk about that. But this being giving us an opportunity for each person's list to be expansive and us talk about different running backs who probably wouldn't have gotten no shine had we not had this whole conversation. And we did it the way that we did. And I'm super impressed with the KnoItAllz for putting together a great list on each one of us. I will give you a list. The number 1, G, I will say your list was number 2. I really
give him the big boo.
I like my list, but hey, it is what
You want
it is.
you want the boo, Big G?
The big bull.
My, because you rank me number one.
Boo. Boo. You can't turn it up so they can hear it. Say, do it one more time. The big bull. Boo. The big bull. Get out of here. Boo. Boo. Boo to you, Tate. But Tate, you did have a great list though. I ain't gonna talk crazy.
I think everybody did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think
And
go ahead.
yeah, man. I was gonna say, I think because I won, I picked first in that one. I'll pick last in the OLI list, the outside looking in list. The last person you can add.
And since I lost, I'll go first. First person out for me was Jim Brown. Scary, man. Scary. He had a game with 22 carries, 197 yards, 8 yards a carry, 6 touchdowns, and 7 extra points in one game against Colgate. It was just stupid. Like,
who you think? You said Jim Brown?
Jim Brown. And listen, his career stats in 56, 986 yards, third most in the country at that time, 14 touchdowns. And like I said, he scored 6 rushing touchdowns in a game. He was consensus All-American that year, and he won. He was 5th in the Heisman Trophy. He didn't win the Heisman Trophy that year, but Jim Brown was a monster when it came to my college football, and he was my first man out. G.
Mm-hmm. Eric Dickerson. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. ED for SMU and the Pony Express, and considering the fact that he shared the backfield with Craig James, I mean, come on, dog. Now they was cheating. They got the death penalty. I mean, they was NIL before there was NIL. They was down there cheating. Bros was getting cars and money and bags and this, that, and this. But the Pony Express at SMU, they didn't throw the ball. They did not throw the ball, bro. They didn't throw it. They ran it, and you couldn't stop it. So Eric Dickerson is my first guy out. I mean, like I said, man, damn, he was a dog in college. But, man, he just couldn't make the list because all the rest of those guys had an exciting career, man, in the collegiate level, bro.
They were paying everyone cheating. Yeah,
they weren't paying everybody. They wasn't paying everybody. Everybody wasn't getting paid. Back then.
No, the SMU, why you think they got the death penalty?
The ball boys got paid at SMU.
Yeah, they were cheating.
The ball boys, the cheerleaders, everybody got some money.
Yeah,
at SMU. Everybody got some money.
Claude, I have to say something. Not that when we were talking about this list, we're talking about Doak Walkers. We're talking about records that are still up. And Kajana Carter, he
ain't even the best Penn State running back. Saquon Barkley, the best. Matter of fact, Frank O'Hara's the best Penn State running back, and then Saquon Barkley's.
Yeah, so you might if you old enough, you might throw Kurt Warner in there too.
Show might say Franco, Kurt Warner, Saquon, then Kajana.
Yeah.
That was Claude bias right there, I think. But
yeah, get him out of here.
Oh, beast! Lawrence Phil was a beast.
He was a beast.
Sleeper though. My OLI, it would be easy. Big pun, you just trolling. Charles White was a dog though, but
And punishment had a comment talking about Marcus Allen was in the eye. No, he split the backfield. He was back there with White and the other dude.
With Charles White.
They shared the backfield. He didn't dot no eye like the Rose, dog.
But I will say, it'd be easy to take one of the guys you guys named already, and I think both you guys, Jim Brown, all-time great, even in college, but smashing Colgate. No facts.
Facts. A bunch of plumbers.
Big G, you added Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson is my all-time favorite running back. Period.
He a dog.
Yeah.
A dog.
But I'm gonna go with one nobody said because I dare to be different. But what I am going to do, I saw Rashawn Salam up there.
Oh, yeah. He had a hell of a one season. He killed
Larry
it.
Johnson the beast. Oh, in Penn State, Larry Johnson is a beast, too. But yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and take one. You know what? I'm going to add a Heisman to my room again, too. Another Heisman. You guys didn't add Heisman to your room. So I'm going to add a Heisman. Not saying nobody said no OJ, no Rashawn Salam, no none of them people said already because I stick my chest out there and stand out there on my own, right? That's what Tate do. So I'm gonna go ahead and say one from the Ohio State University.
Yeah,
George.
yeah. Let's go
George.
Bucks.
Heisman
Yeah.
winner. I think like 1,800 some yards. That year didn't he have like a 290 some yard rushing game? That was the
almost
record
300.
till Trey Sermon broke it in the Big Ten championship a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. Almost 300. Against trash Notre Dame. Get Notre Dame out of here. But he killed them. Totally destroyed them.
Who's destroyed Notre Dame?
Eddie George. He killed them.
Oh yeah. No, OJ should be on the list, and I was between OJ and Marcus Allen for my last pick, but because I didn't want to be influenced by the live chat, I had to go somewhere different. Someone y'all didn't say, but Lawrence Phillips was a hell of a run. And another one, Big G. You know what I thought about? Mike Rozier.
Oh, he was a dog. He was a dog in Nebraska. He was a dog. He was a dog in Nebraska. He was a dog.
Okay.
Yeah. A dog.
Kev, that's a good one. That's a good one, Kev. I like it.
Hey, you know who was sneaky nice in college too? And you got Reggie Bush was on the list. I got Reggie Bush on my Heisman, on my Mount Rushmore. But you know who was sneaky good in college? Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a dog. McCaffrey was a dog at Stanford.
He was.
He was a dog.
He was.
He was a dog.
I'm not putting him ahead of nobody we named.
I would put Marshall Faulk before I would McCaffrey.
San Diego State. San Diego State out here.
He got a point with that too. Yeah, you got a point with that, Big G. But I still, player for player, I take Marshall Faulk over Christian McCaffrey.
Oh yeah, in real life. But I'm talking about who he was.
And it's a tough one. Marshall Faulk or LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh.
Not in college, in general.
Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk.
I got Marshall too.
Marshall Faulk. But
LT was a dog in college and in the pros.
Yeah, LT was a traditional running back.
You know
what I mean? But if you could line Marshall Faulk up at wide receiver, and he played.
LT could catch the ball, receive the ball,
but he could catch the ball coming out of the backfield, right? But you couldn't line him up.
That was no good, Big G. But he just go right by mine. He don't even hear it no more. He don't hear stuff.
Yeah, look, you couldn't line LT up at wide receiver. You could do that with Marshall Faulk.
Let me tell you this. There's a quarterback in the NFL right now. Just got named second string quarterback. And what we know him for, he did this last year. Who I'm talking about?
That tapped out in the league?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was in the game and tapped out. I'm tired, coach. Take me out. Quarterback. Come on, man.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
Anthony Richardson did that.
Anthony did that?
Yeah.
He's tapped out. He told
he did.
Take me out.
He did.
So,
he did.
As great as he was, thank you, Kurt. As great as he was, when I see LaDainian Tomlinson, I see him in the biggest playoff game of his career, standing over here behind his shield with his trench on, his coat on.
Yeah,
so and Marshall Faulk was out there getting no matter what, winning and going to Super Bowls. Marshall Faulk all day.
Yeah, Tate,
that's
a
fact, Tate.
That's a fact about that. He was sitting behind his shield. He was sitting behind his shield.
Ain't no tapping out, bro. Ain't no tapping out.
No tapping out.
Emmett was good at Florida too. Emmitt Smith was good at Florida.
Yeah,
Emmett was good, but Florida was trash.
Yeah, he wasn't like Florida State running back.
Ward Dunn.
I would put Warwick in the discussion. He was really, really good at Florida State. Really, really. And when Florida State was a powerhouse, definitely played the running back position the way that you should play it. He had great vision. He was durable. He was going to be in the game. And then he had a great pro career. I mean, of course, we're not talking about the pros, but Ward Dunn was really good in college.
Mm-hmm. There's this, the reason why we do these Mount Rushmores and stuff like that is because, of course, like now this football season, we're going to talk college football a lot on the channel. And, there's this thing going around, wide receiver you, running back you, quarterback you, defensive back you, And when you start compiling your you got to look at some of these guys that are at the top 1, 2, 3 at the position from a particular school, bro. So yeah, you if you're going to say you got to talk that mess. You got to talk, and then you can talk about like the current. So like right now, I'm saying Ohio State is wide receiver U. It's not even close, but that's because they have roots. You know, you can go back to the Chris Carters and the Joey Galloways, and then you got roots. And so now you come in with the Garrett Wilsons, the Chris Olaves, the Jackson Smith and Jukas, the Marvin Harrison Juniors, the Mecca Bukas, the Jeremiah Smiths, the greatest of all freaking time. You coming with dudes like that, bro, and that now you can talk that about what the U is.
Mr. Woodsy, shout out to Ward Dunn. They done ran away with it, Big G, the last 10 years, Ohio State. But there's an argument. Wide receiver U2 is LSU.
So
For who? Because they got 3 dudes?
Who?
Odell Beckham, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase.
Jarvis Landry.
Trash. Trash.
All right, Ma, you go ahead. Hey, wide receiver U.
Claude asked Ma, Tate, and Big G, are you guys going to the draft in Pittsburgh next year?
I'm planning on it. I'm planning on to be over there live. I'm planning on
it. I could think about it when they get closer to time because that ain't nothing but a 3.5 hour, less than 4 hour drive from here. But it's just gonna be so hectic in the burg, man. Like if I was there, we really just be posted up somewhere, and like I wouldn't be out in the melee with 100,000 people trying to walk around Pittsburgh, little funny builds like DC. It's funny built, all the bridges and all the different things in Pittsburgh, man. I don't know, but it would be fun. Mm-hmm. But if we're not there, we definitely gonna have a real live draft show like we do every year right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Caitlin Clark, last thing that we have here to talk about. Take the lead in this discussion for me, Tate.
Nah, man, it's like, one, shout out to the W. And Mod, I think, talking about the WNBA. A few weeks ago, we talked about the pay the WNBA. You were on one side of the discussion, then you kind of second thought about it and came on to like, them girls deserve to get paid. WNBA has set already, season's not over, all-time attendance record this year. All-time, 30-year league, all-time attendance record this year.
Facts.
1 year after Caitlin Clark gets there.
Facts.
But I think Caitlin Clark is a top player in WNBA. She's not the best player. So I think the discussion for me comes down to, man, who the baddest white girl in pro basketball, man? I mean, is it Breonna Stewart? Is it Caitlin Clark?
Nope.
Paige Bruckers have been balling.
Facts.
Down there in Dallas. Dallas Wings, Dallas Mavericks both got both number 1 overall picks. And they got both the best players in the country, both young, great white players. That don't usually happen in WNBA or NBA draft in both of them, and they both the best players in the country. So I think, oh yeah, swag, I'm with you. That's why the discussion. I think Paige is better than Caitlin overall. I think Caitlin is a better passer. I think Paige is overlooked because she played at UConn. Mm-hmm. Like UConn just be recruiting. Cameron Brink is nice, but upon again, you just being contrary. Cameron Brink ain't done nothing in the league. She's not the best. I don't think she even played. She just came in late this year because she got hurt early. So I can't even put Cameron Brink in the discussion. That's why I added Breonna Stewart though. But yeah, Paige is cold, man. And I think she gets overlooked because she played at UConn, and UConn put out players for the last 30 years, right? Since Rebecca Lobo. They put out players, Maya Moore. I mean, everybody killers. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Paige. She scored 44 the other night. Brink is model looking though. That's like Steph Curry, little baby stepsister kind of thing. And they moms was friends, and he watched her grow up and stuff. Mm-hmm. But Steph, nah, you ain't doing that, man. You got Aisha, but plus you way older than that Cameron Brink. But yeah, man, so I'm gonna go. My vote is for Paige Brooker, but that's what I just want to have a discussion because I think it's interesting that with the two best players, well, I think Paige number one player, but for Cooper Flag to go number one in Dallas, Paige brother go number one in Dallas, and they both was hands down the best college player come out this year. Why they went number one. I just wanted to talk about that, brother. You guys get your thoughts on it.
19.4 points a game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.7 steals. Paige Breckers. Hands down.
And Caitlin Clark got a better supporting cast than Paige. Wait till they get 1 or 2 dogs down there in Dallas with her. Oh, Paige and them gonna win the championship 2-3 years in a row. Matter of fact, if they get let baby girl from the Trojans go out there with her. Let baby girl.
Not Paige and Juju.
Let Juju and Paige get on the same squad.
That ain't fair, Big G.
They gonna win chips. It's Chips Ahoy cookies. They gonna win multiple chips, 2, 3, 4 chips. That's because that's what they setting her up for. She playing with lightweight trash right now, but they gonna mess around and get one of them another high picks, and they gonna get Juju to run with Paige. And look out, Dallas gonna have a squad, bro. They gonna have a squad.
Caitlin Clark, real quick. Caitlin Clark, 16.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 1.6 steals. Still Paige, man. It's still Paige. And
I think Caitlin Clark was a better passer. The assist numbers were what was Paige's assist numbers?
5.1.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. So she getting
that's
about 4 more points a game, and
that's to G's point. She has better. Caitlin has better teammates.
She does. And Leah Boston, right? And they traded for another dog they had this year.
Leah Boston was the number 1 overall pick. That's why I'm saying that Paige gonna mess around and get Juju to roll with her.
2 back-to-back, right?
Yeah, get Juju to roll with Paige.
The Fever did.
Yep. Get Juju with Paige. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly.
Bing, bing, bing. Or you get one of the smaller guards that's coming out this year. What's her name? She played for Notre Dame last year.
Oh yeah. The little high yellow girl.
Yeah,
dribble real
she was nice.
Yeah,
she's nice. She was all American. But if you got number 1 pick, it ain't getting nobody but Juju from USC, not Smith Schuster.
Yeah,
the real Juju.
Yeah, the real Juju.
So Brandon, to answer your call, before we get to our party.
Oh, that's interesting.
Listen, man, I just want you to know something. First of all, I'm not into being entertained. I don't want to see this. I mean,
get out
the
of here.
man almost outweighing by 100 pounds. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And Tank want a bag. He's going to get a bag. It is what it is. It's like this. My son's in New York right now, and he called me, and he was like, Dad, I'm down here on Canal Street. And he's like, somebody just approached me with a Rolex, a crush face. And then what's the other one? The Richard Mille. He said, yeah, he had a Richard Mille. He had a crush face Rolex, a presidential. And he was like, he's selling them for $50. Look, I don't want something that look good. That's
you're gonna get took, deal. Don't do it, deal. You're gonna get took. Keep your money in your pocket.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you've never been to Canal Street, let me go and tell you. They selling real watches. Them are real watches. But they're hot. They fell off the back of somebody's truck. I guarantee you. Buddy, when I went down there, true story. He grabbed a crush face presidential Rolex, threw it on the ground. I mean, hard. Picked it up, held it to my ear, and was like, "You hear that?" Still, I knew it was working. But see, those things have. First of all, I know it's stolen, so my conscience ain't gonna let me buy it. But second, you got to know that the numbers are registered. Each one of them. If it ever breaks, you're in trouble. You hit. You can't insure it. You can't nothing. It's a wrap.
See, here you go again. Like we was talking backstage about the way we conduct business collectively, right? Here you go. Talk about the Joker buying a watch off the street, knowing it fell off the back of a truck, worried about a warranty or it get broke. You just charge that to the game, bro. You had it broke. You ain't trying to take it, get it fixed, and get the serial number and all that.
But
they not worried about that.
Here's my point. My point is I don't want to just be in the town. I don't want to look good. I don't want to see that. And that's all that is. That's entertainment. Don't nobody care about that. Tank is just getting a payday, and that's it. Fight somebody. Fight somebody for real.
If Tank fight, this a real fight. If it ain't like what do you call the fight? Like when he fought Mike Tyson.
Take a dive.
No, I'm talking about what they call it. What kind of fight is it called? It's called it's a fake fight. Exhibition. Yeah.
Here's my thing.
And Tank, I don't care how much you weigh. Tank will put hands on that boy like what's that little dude used to get in there, little cartoons get in there, just pop, and be all over you real quick.
I'm gonna tell you old school. He'll be like Little Seymour. Y'all remember Little Seymour from Let's Do It Again with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier? There's a little bitty fella turned the corner talking about, I came in here looking for Seymour. Seymour was about 4'9" and wrecked everybody in the bar. And Big Percy and Lil Seymour. And Lil Seymour was the Don.
I'm just saying, man. Listen, Mr. Woods said it right. 205, 145. I don't watch that.
It's boxing, man. It's not fair, but the unfair part is the weight, but the fair part for Tank is the skill. You know how fast and in and out, no Diddy, how fast Tank can be sticking and moving. I said no Diddy to my
sticking and moving and double down. Double down with the no Diddy.
Hey, Maud, I work with teenagers, man.
Yeah.
There's really no other way to explain that in the sport of boxing, but you know what I mean.
It really wasn't. That's why I didn't say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like it.
I'll watch it though. I'll watch it because you know why? Because I got a broken fire stick and I can watch everything, so I will tune in. My fire stick breakdown. I ain't trying to go get it fixed nowhere with no serial numbers and stuff either. I just got charged into the game and start over.
The KnoItAllz podcast does not promote any illegal crimes that goes on with fire sticks and how you get your network. According to the FCC and FCC law, we don't support anything like that.
I didn't say no names. I didn't say no names or nothing, but since I got put out there like that, I ain't gonna dry snitch. But Big G, I turned you on to it, and you got one too.
Hey, look,
that's a straight up dry snitch.
No,
that's a straight up dry snitch.
That's a snitch.
That's a straight up. Well, how you gonna tell what I got?
Cause you over there trying to act all innocent, man.
Yeah. 1-800-GetABox.com. Make sure you support 1-800-GetABox. We're looking for your sponsorship.
Support
1-800-GetABox.
Support Hood Cable.
Yeah, 1-800-GetABox.
That's a fact, Jack.
Up on your getabox.com, look it up on your, we need a sponsorship. Get a box. We need a sponsorship.
Look, man, y'all are wilding. I'm just saying, I don't promote none of that. I was just making an example, and we just started talking about bootleg watches and bootleg fire sticks all at the same time. It was something else. It just is what it is. But you guys, hey, parting shots, man. Parting shots. Let's go ahead and get to it. Tate, you starting them out. Give us your
man.
Shot.
Well, with this one, man, I'm gonna kind of acknowledge my coach for my professional football team, Mike Tomlin. I'm gonna play part of a clip to let Yins hear about Mike Tomlin and how good this clip was from the other night on the Homies. If you was watching. But it just tells what Mike Tomlin is. Then I'm going to play a clip of Mike Tomlin I'm a little disappointed in. It's a homage to my boy, pay homage to my boy Mod in the building when we watch both these clips. I'll check you out on the other side. First clip.
I know you're tired of talking about Aaron Rodgers, but hear me out. There is good reason to expect him to succeed this year. In fact, there are lots of good reasons, and all of them are named Mike Tomlin. Let me start with this. When Tomlin had a Hall of Fame quarterback, all he did was win. He and Ben Roethlisberger won 136 games together. In the history of the NFL, only Brady and Belichick won more. Now, I can already hear you. Rodgers isn't that player anymore. Okay, fine. Tomlin is 47-37-1 without Ben. That is an average of 10-7 per year with Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, Russell Wilson, Mitch Trubisky, Devlin Duck Hodges, Charlie Batch, Justin Fields, Landry Jones, Mike Vick, Dennis Dixon, and Byron Leftwich at quarterback. You tell me, which of those guys Rodgers is not going to outplay? Mike Tomlin always overachieves. That's not an opinion, people. It's a fact. The Steelers have gone over their win total in each of their last 5 seasons, and they do it by winning close games. In those 5 seasons, Tomlin has won 65% of his games decided by 6 points or fewer.
Enough said right there. Big G, you heard all that, man? Who dumpster juice?
That list was dumpster juice of the dudes that he named off.
Yeah,
but no, this out there winning.
This is about Mike Tomlin. You can't put dumpster juice up for that. You got to put he does more with less. And I tell Steelers fans all the time,
trash quarterbacks. Tate, them dumpster juice was for
oh yeah, I got it. And did Claude say that was a good clip? Because Claude is one of the tougher people on Mike Tomlin. Okay, thanks, Claude. I say all the time that we Pittsburgh fans are just spoiled. We think you guys don't realize the last 5 years how bad we would be if we had any other coach. Mm-hmm. Big G, I agree with you.
Oh, man, yeah, agree. I'm 150%.
That's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack.
Mike Tomlin's that dude, dog. What is they talking about, bruh? That's for all them Yinzies out there hating on Tomlin. Get out of here. Stop all that. He 10-7 with big trash quarterback play, bruh. Stop that.
Hey, they said Russell Wilson, Michael Vick, and Justin Fields. Even though I like him, he ain't done nothing.
They said trash Byron Leftwich and baby hands Kenny Pickett. Super trash.
Duck
they was out there trying to get him out of there. Dumpster juice, bro. Them is trash.
That one.
Any other coach, they would have been fired. And I don't care. You could have put damn Tom Landry on there as the coach. You could have put some of the greatest coach. You could have put Lombardi up there with that list of trash.
Hold up, G. You're hijacking his parting shot.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
And no, so shout out to Mike Tomlin, great coach. And then the second part, man, I gotta give Coach a hard time, man. Still my coach, but I'm gonna throw him in the rubber room with Ma for this one though. Check this clip out.
There are some lessons to be learned. Ball search and ball security lessons, tight red zone lessons, possession down lessons, penalty lessons. Certainly, got a lot of meat on the penalty bone.
Say what?
No Diddy. You got to chill. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
Dog,
that was yesterday's or Thursday's not yesterday's after practice press conference with Mike Tomlin. How many no diddies did we find in that 15-second clip?
Oh, about 12.
Yeah,
about 12.
There's a lot of meat on that penalty bone.
Hey man, what is Tomlin out there? Them Tomlinisms will kill you, bro. Them Tomlinism will get you caught up. They get you caught up.
So yeah, I had to go ahead and acknowledge that, Coach, man. Come on, man. A little disappointed in you for that one. So yeah, Brent. Hey man, no Diddy is a no Diddy, man. Even coach has to accept his no Diddies when he blatantly says it like that. And I related to it because I felt like I'm listening to my boy Mod looking through muddy water and seeing dry land. I don't know. So, hey,
they better hope I don't never get no press pass because I'm gonna have a big old no Diddy sign when he getting them Tomlinisms. I'll pull it out on me in the press. I'll be like, hey, there you go.
You'll pull it out and you in the press.
I'll pull out the sign and be like, look, dog.
Okay,
Mike
well,
Tomlin.
say sign. You said I'll pull it out of me in.
Look, he's trying to go no Diddy in again, dog. He's trying to.
Hey, man, but in closing, before I go, I want everybody. We've been struggling for a year. We got breached. We got hacked. We lost our Facebook page. We recently started a new one. Want everybody to go look for the KnoItAllz Facebook page and give us a big like and follow. Go ahead. We're gonna have all the shows gonna be on there every week. We're gonna have different little short clips and different posts and stuff about our thoughts and stuff. And so, yeah, just go ahead and go to Facebook, the KnoItAllz, look it up. There's two of them because one was hacked and one was we locked out of. So we back now though. So just go ahead and the graphic, the profile picture kind of, you'll see that. Hey, KB, thanks, man. Y'all go ahead and check that out. And appreciate each and every one of you for rocking with us. I'm going to pass the mic, I guess, to Big G for his parting shots. But my parting shots, as always, is peace.
Mm-hmm. Y'all listen, man. We got a hell of a slate. We got a hell of a slate this week, man, on the KnoItAllz channel. I think we're gonna set a record this week with the amount of content that we're gonna put up on the show. We kicked it off today with the KnoItAllz podcast. Tomorrow I'll kick it off with go again with the Level Up College Football podcast. I'm gonna have some Longhorn guys in there. Sarah C will be back in the building. My boy GU Richard Glover. Look at him talking about Longhorns, talking about big trash. Get them big trash Longhorns out of here. It don't even matter. But tomorrow, Level Up. On Tuesday, I'm gonna have the quick Big G keeps it 100. No content, and then I'll be on a different channel for a hot second with Steelers Almighty. Wednesday, Tate is going to keep it all the way lock and ride with Tate's Take of Integrity with a little 20-minute, 30-minute piece in the afternoon. Then we're going to come back at night and hit Smash the Gas with Kirby. And Kirby, you better buckle up this week because I swear to God I wanted to throw you out the car last week, right? So Tate, that helmet fit nice. And then we'll hit Pump Your Brakes with Shannon the Triple OG. Come back Thursday. I'm going to hit another podcast around noon with Big G's keeping it 100 because we'll talk. Both me and Tate will talk about the cuts, and then on Friday Tate will be back with the homies, and then Saturday night we're having the fantasy football big draft going on for the fantasy football, bro.
Wait. I thought that was Sunday night.
It's a Sunday night after the KnoItAllz.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Saturday we get to take a break and watch all the college football games, and then Sunday night we get to hit it with the fantasy football draft after a short KnoItAllz podcast. So this will be the most content you've ever seen on the KnoItAllz channel with all the stuff that we've done. And this is the killer part. Once we get over the 1K subs, we're gonna be doing stuff like this all the time. And we got a big surprise for you next week. A big surprise. We ain't gonna tell nobody what it is. But the format of the KnoItAllz podcast is going to change because you're going to see a different face with us because we're bringing a new know-it-all into the dojo. So we are excited about the changes with the content, about the amount of things that we're doing. We're almost to 1K subs. The reason we're doing this is we're amping up our coverage because we know we're about to blow up as a channel. But we can't do it without y'all. So we appreciate all you guys. Make sure you hit that notification button. Everything that's going to come out this week. And like I said, we got a lot of shows. You'll like it all. I believe it because most people rock with us and the KnoItAllz family. So we appreciate you guys. And we look forward to seeing all you guys this week, man. Mod, it's on you, dog. Why you laughing, dog? What the hell is going on over there?
Because Tate in that helmet. Oh, my God.
Tate done threw it back.
No, but Tate looked like he got blindsided and hit real hard.
He out there looking like Lathan Ransom, like Lathan Ransom.
You know when you get, hey G, you know this feeling because I know it's done happen to you. You know when you just get blindsided and your helmet comes like over your head and not on that tight. That's what Tate looked like right now, man.
Never happened to me.
Oh, well, hey, you didn't play long enough. That's all that is. That's all that
You
is.
don't know how. Hey man, you always be trying to be like I was a scrub or something. Like you and Big G was the gift of football. I was a dog.
We really were though. I mean, that's not. The late great gave us that gift. He gave us that gift. It really was what it was.
Well,
I was a killer.
Yeah.
I know you was, G. I played with you, but mine always trying to be like you ain't play long enough. Or we went and played Super D1 college football, and I rushed for 2,600 yards like Barry Sanders. It wasn't none of that, man. And little Abilene State University, wherever you went.
Let me tell you, I played football in college. That's something that actually happened.
I believe it.
I was all district, all honorable mention, all state. Yeah, I got accolades. I know that. I know you was a dog too. I'm saying you always try and frame it though. Don't frame it like I was a scrub. I didn't play in college. I'm not. What I'm saying to you is your helmet
So you never got your helmet. You never got your helmet knocked off in high school.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what your helmet looked like.
I played through high school and I didn't.
Oh my God.
Tay, don't let him get you, man. He getting you, man. He egging you on, man. He egging you, man. Go ahead, man.
Well, I'm all about that anyway.
It's football season. I feel it, man.
Hey, look. So, Mod's moments, real quick, man. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who has been with us throughout this whole podcast. We thoroughly enjoyed having you guys along for the laughs. And, you know, I mean, honestly, this is a brotherhood, and I appreciate my brothers, my two co-hosts here, man, for doing what they do and being a part of. I mean, sometimes they crazy, but hey, it's just a part of it. You got to embrace their crazy. The one thing I want to say in Mod's moments here is that everyone is stop trying to skip the struggle. Stop trying to skip the hard times that you got to go through, because that's where your character is made. Your gifts and talents will bring you before great people, but it's your character that'll keep you there, right? You have to understand that inside of the struggle, there are things that are built inside of you that help you for the next level or the next phase of life. You'll never get that development if you won't allow yourself to go through the pain of struggle. In life, you're going to have two pains, the pain of regret or the pain of discipline. And you have to go through one. You have to go through one of them, right? And you don't ever want to be having to experience the pain of regret, because the pain of regret, those things are right there in front of you. Those times and experiences are right there in front of you, and you have to relive them time in and time out, right? So don't stop trying to dodge the things that you have to go through in order to become a better person. Allow it to fulfill and make your character. Sometimes we don't even want to have the tough conversations with people because of the simple fact that we're like, yo, man, I just don't feel like going through all of that, right? But if you have the tough conversations, now you're becoming stronger and you're able to move quickly through that next phase or that next level of life, right? Because in life, as a man, you have to understand some things. You're going to have to reinvent yourself 3 times. A man will have to reinvent himself 3 times. Tate was talking about, me playing in college and me and G playing in college. Well, first and foremost, you grow up through high school. After you graduate and you go to college, that's the time when you have to reinvent yourself. You have to find out who you are in a different environment, in a different situation. And sometimes when you dig up a plant and you replant it in a different place and the conditions aren't the same, you may not get the same growth out of that same plant, even though everything is the same with that plant. See, you have to change and morph for your environments. You have to reinvent yourself, right? And then after you get out of college, you get into the workforce and you have a family, you got kids, you have to reinvent yourself one more time. Or if you don't do it then in that space, they call it the midlife crisis. There comes a time in your life right around your mid-40s where you have to find out who you are again. And you can't run from these experiences. You have to allow them, those experiences, you have to go through, because the only way out is through. The only way out of certain situations is through. You cannot try to go around it. You can't usurp it. You can't go under it. You can't go over it. You got to go through it. And once you go through it and get to the other side, you become a better person. So when your gifts and your talents get you to a place, your character will keep you there. That's the thing that I say all the time, that character is the most important thing. I don't care if you can do something. Do you have first and foremost, are you going to be faithful to that thing? And that's part of character, because I can make an able man do certain things, but I can't make him be faithful. But I can make a faithful man able. I can make that guy who shows up all the time to football practice. I could get this guy to understand the game to such a degree that he could either be a coach or he could be an outstanding player. It can happen because he shows up. He's faithful. And character's part of that. That's where you establish your character, is by showing up and doing the right things and allowing yourself to go through those things that form and shape who you are as a person. This is Mod's Moments, man. I thank you guys again for being with us. I thank y'all for being a part of Know It All Nation. I'm telling you, I'm excited, 110% excited about the draft next week, the fantasy draft. I've already drafted fantasy once. I'm excited about my team, ready to get this thing started. I am gonna win. I'm telling myself, I'm gonna win. It's been a minute since I got a championship, but I'm coming for the title. I'm going for the title. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get the title from this league with Tate and I and Big G. Definitely, you guys got anything left? You got any thing you want to add?
Nah, man. Like I said, we got a busy week. I put all the shows that'll be coming on, the times and dates and all whatever else for this week. And you guys make sure spread the word, because we only need like 50 subs to get us over to 1K. And the giveaway, a Jordan jersey, a LeBron jersey, some cash. Once we get 1K, that'll be the show. So all of you guys will have an opportunity to get one of those. You just got to be live in the show, make a comment, and we spin the wheel. There go the LeBron jersey. We spin the wheel, and away we go. So yeah, we're gonna have a big, once we get to 1K, giveaways and all whatever else. And like I said, we're changing the whole script starting next Sunday, and y'all gonna like it, because I'm telling you, we're adding a new know-it-all into the dojo, and you'll see what we're talking about.
We don't know if we're adding and we just got some things that we want to try. We got some things that we want to try, so we'll successfully try it. That's definitely, we're excited about the successfully trying. Tate, you got anything?
Find. Waited to the end of the show and got a fine. That's a damn shame.
Damn, I was muted, man. I was muted, respecting the game, respecting Mod's moments, and not coughing and moving to get to one of the giveaway jerseys and stuff. And that's right. But that's besides the point, man. Nah, I mean, it was a great show, a lot of fun. Nothing else to say, but I'm the Mt.Rushmore champ of the week. I get to decide next week's Mt.Rushmore. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey, and I was gonna say, man, we didn't get not one subscriber during this show. If y'all don't get on there and subscribe, somebody that ain't subscribed right now, because Ma, you had some numbers about the people that watched that wasn't subscribed that you was gonna share. I don't know if you can just call them off the top of your head real quick.
Yeah, I've already addressed that. I was saying, that they didn't put
beginning, but you didn't get the numbers.
Yeah, they didn't put like 20% of the people who are subscribed have only put their notifications on. So that means that there's 80% of y'all who have not cut on your notifications. Cut your notifications on. Help us out. So that you'll know that go ahead.
No, I was going to add, because we went over the analytics and stuff for our size podcast, as far as the number of subscribers, we get a great percentage of our subscribers that watch, like more way above average. So we appreciate each and every one of you guys, because you do tune in. Like, of our almost 950 some subscribers, we get, like you said, like 40% of subscribers watch.
Yeah. And that's great. That's way above average. Only 10% usually watch on our channels. So we appreciate you guys so very much. So very more than we can say.
No doubt.
All right, you guys. Well, we're finna get out of here, man. We will definitely see you guys again. Same bad channel, same bad time. We are out of here. Peace.